Welcome, Shadows. How's everybody on this fine Tuesday afternoon? Happy Tuesday, everybody, and we are now back at it again. I am so excited to actually give you guys a couple announcements, but before we get into that, if you guys don't want to miss on any of my streams, definitely follow me on Twitch because we are going to be doing more just like this. And for those that do miss it somehow, you guys can go check out on my VODs. And if you guys are checking out on this VOD on YouTube, by the way, hi, how's it going? But we are actually going to be giving you guys a couple of announcements before we go into Epic 7 today, because I will not be, at least first off, I won't be available through the rest of the week, and also not for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will still be here, but for the rest of this week and next week I won't be here because I gotta be fixing something on my laptop because I am having a bit of issues with heating up, and also apparently there's been a lot of lag issues on my end too, so I gotta fix that somehow. And also I gotta make sure that I fix my fucking software settings because there are some recent issues with the updates that I've been getting that's kind of fucking everything up, so I have to basically get myself at least a week or two to kind of figure out what the hell is going on, so everything should run a lot more smoothly when I get back. But also I need to make sure that I test out this new software that I got, because you guys have probably seen a couple of my streams that ever since I got this new software, my arm has been kind of disappearing. Also, you guys got an ad. I will not be here the rest of the week and for next week because of that, and also I will be helping out my family with everything else too, so I won't be available during that time frame. So I will be back on February 1st so we can actually get things rolling again. But there is another announcement that I want to let you guys know of, because yesterday something happened to me during the entire break, and holy shit, you guys would not believe what just happened. Now, I told you guys before back then that I was kind of looking for an agency or like some kind of VTuber group to kind of get my experience more out there and to kind of see what I can do for new stuff. And it actually happened yesterday, and I managed to join a group called vSouls, and I am now one of their talents. And I'm actually pretty excited to see what's going to be happening during this time. So I'm actually excited to see what's going on with this group. So everybody is actually pretty chill. I love the owners, by the way, because these two have been pretty amazing. And one of them you guys actually have met last week, and that was Yomi, by the way. And Yomi was actually one of the co-creators of the group that I'm in, and I'm actually kind of surprised how well that actually went, and I'm actually excited to look forward to see what's going on with this thing. So this is actually the first time kind of joining in this, and sure, I'm a bit nervous, but hey, at least I'm learning the way I'm going through right now. So for a few months into this VTuber space, I'm actually kind of surprised how well this actually is going so far, so I'm excited to see what's going on. But yeah, now I'm in a VTuber group, and we're gonna see what happens moving forward. And if you guys want to know more about them, I do have a command you guys can put in chat, and that's !vSouls. So you guys actually have an idea of what they're about, and you guys can do some research on them as well to see if you guys are into this kind of group too. So don't worry, I will have that in the description too, so you guys have an idea of what they're about as well. So I am actually quite excited to see what's happening for the future of vSouls, and also for me as a talent with them, because my ideals in terms of being a creator is more of so having fun and kind of meeting new people along that sense. But I've also noticed that I was kind of being skeptical at first, because I do know that VTuber groups like Shoujo, for example, for those that don't know, they were not that great, because if you guys know Iron Mouse and a bunch of others that were kind of in that kind of group, Shoujo wasn't really a good they weren't really a good community in a sense, or company, because they were kind of doing something really bad. So obviously they shut down and things went forward from there. But I was trying to find like a group to where I don't have those kind of issues. So I swear these ads are getting longer though. The exact ad is about 3 minutes. That's how long that I've usually had these ads for. But at least the reason why I have these ads longer is so that way you guys have enough time to get some water, go to the break room, and stretch for a bit while the thing is running. So, and also I kind of need it in a sense. So, but yeah, that's the next update that I wanted to give you guys. But yeah, I am excited to see what's going on with this group. So I'm really excited to see what's going on. But yeah, before we get into Epic 7, we are about to do episode 2, and with the recent chapters that we did so far, everything has been pretty freaking fun, and I do like how the story has been going so far. And if you guys want to see more just like this, definitely stick around so you guys can actually see what more we have in offer for you guys. And we're actually going to be doing a bigger project very, very soon, but it's not going to be until like the next maybe month or two. So if you guys want to stick around for that, we plan on doing something pretty massive. So I will be doing that once you get, at least you guys join the Discord. I will be putting a notification there so you guys know when that's going to be happening. And if you guys have not followed my Twitter already, please do so, because majority of my updates are mostly on Discord and Twitter. So if you guys have not followed me on those already or joined the Discord already, please do so. So you guys have at least an update on what's going on with there, and you guys actually get to follow up on my content as well. So we definitely need to not be slacking off on that, because I do know that apparently Twitter has now confirmed that I am a bot for some fucking reason. So apparently if you guys don't comment on my posts on Twitter, then unfortunately Twitter is gonna assume that. So we definitely need to start working on that more and more as we progress through our journey. So I don't want to be in this prison for as long as I have to. So we have to make sure that we follow up on these as soon as we can, because I do not want to stay in this hell for as long as I can. So we have to make sure that we get that situated. So there's just a lot of things that we have to catch up on. That was weird. My headphones kept connecting to my other phone. I never told them to. Yeah, sometimes my phone has that issue too, where my phone just thinks that I have my headphones plugged in, or I use earbuds for my phone, and sometimes when I have the case open, it automatically connects to my phone, and then when I try to close it, it just never disconnects. So I have to disconnect it manually in order for the battery to not die. So there's just some weird function that kind of breaks that system there, so I have to basically turn it off constantly. But it's a pain. It's annoying. But yeah, those are the two important announcements that I wanted to give you guys, because the rest of this week, basically starting Thursday and until I come back on February 1st, I will not be here. So you guys want to catch up on my VODs on my YouTube so you guys can at least know what's been going on lately, because I know a majority of you guys have been kind of missing out on that, and that's pretty fine, pretty okay, because I do know that a lot of you guys have been busy lately, and I completely understand that. So not a lot of you guys are really that active as much, but hey, shit happens. But we definitely need to make sure that we focus on this as much as I can, because I do plan on doing something pretty massive soon. So I do want to make sure that we keep on top of this and also stay as consistent as possible, even though I'm about to go on my fucking break soon, which is kind of unfortunate, but I kind of need it anyways, because I really want to fix my sleep schedule too. So that's another thing that needs to be fixed, because I have not been feeling good for the past few days. Your VODs have definitely helped me grind on PSO2. Nice. Now that's what I'm talking about, because at least you guys have an idea of what's been going on with my VODs on YouTube lately. So for those that miss these streams, you guys can check out my VODs on YouTube, because I do know that I'm not a partner on Twitch, so my VODs won't last long on here, because as an affiliate, I have 2 weeks of VODs active and then they just disappear right afterwards. So that's why I basically download all my VODs and put them onto my VODs channel on YouTube, so you guys can actually catch up to whenever you guys need to, so that way you guys don't miss anything. But that's why it's there in the first place. So but yeah, if you guys want to not miss any of my streams, for those that join in early, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitch, because we are working towards our goal on reaching 200 followers very soon, and we are actually doing pretty good here thanks to you guys, so thank you for that. And also, one that joined recently yesterday was Plutonia, so thank you for your worship, by the way. I appreciate you. But yeah, we definitely need to keep up on that and make sure, because I am pretty much doing this full time now. So there's just a lot of things that I had to work on now, but so far everything has been running pretty smoothly as far as what I am doing. But having fun in this case, definitely, for sure. But I definitely want to make sure that everything does run smoothly as best as we can. So if you guys don't want to miss anything, definitely follow me on Twitch. And if you guys do miss these streams somehow, then my VODs channel is up there. So yeah, we got this for sure, Keto. Definitely for sure. But I still plan on keep on doing this for as long as I can. But right now it's kind of being a bit iffy at the moment, because my IRL condition is kind of being a pain in the ass. But so far, everything from what I've done here, everything's been fun thanks to you guys. So that's why I've been constantly doing this. Consistency is not my forte. But hey, I like to try to stay consistent as much as I can, especially for those that are not really keeping up for my Twitter lately. I have been posting my schedules on there too, but I've also been doing it on Discord, because I do know that the delay on Twitter has been kind of shit. And also, you guys have not been getting any notifications on Twitter because of the recent updates for their notification system. I just now realized it yesterday, because the amount of times that I follow my friends on Twitter and a bunch of other creators that I follow on, the notification system has been absolute dog shit lately, and it's kind of unfortunate, because I don't know why, but it basically feels like how YouTube's notification system, to where you get like a video every 20 or 30 seconds instead of like as soon as it releases. So I still don't understand why they're doing this. So hopefully they could get that fixed. But hey, at least it's not like every 5 fucking hours that you guys get to see the content immediately, and then all of a sudden you wonder why the video came out yesterday. So at least it's not that bad. But I can understand like a couple of people out there that miss my content, and then all of a sudden they see why the video has been uploaded like 1 or 2 days ago, and all of a sudden they wonder why they've been missing out a lot. But I think that's also because they're pretty busy IRL and a bunch of other shit that's been happening on their side of things. So I kind of understand that. Though when it comes to like my specific situation, where I am super small compared to what other small creators has been doing, because I don't like comparing myself to others, because it kind of stresses the fuck out of me. So I try to stick to our space as much as I can. So that's the big thing that kind of I want to focus on. But at least when I do research, the majority of like small creators out there that are actually a bit bigger than me, but some people consider themselves as small, I still don't know why they say that, because for their things, they are actually a hell of a lot bigger than me, and I'm like the fucking pea in a pod, so to say, and I'm literally the smallest ant compared to the other creatures that are out there. So it's kind of confusing to me at first why I see other creators that say they're smaller, even though they have these bigger numbers in the first place. So I kind of don't understand that. But other than that, it's nothing to worry about, so to say. I try not to focus on it, but it just kind of gets me confused on why these smaller creators that are bigger than me kind of bitch about their numbers or something like that when they are doing way better than they're doing way better than they expected. So it's kind of funky, but at least for me, everything is kind of on a halt because of what Twitter has done to me, and also with how YouTube has been kind of holding back on my content a bit. So at least that's how I've been seeing lately. And I tried doing a different strategy with my shorts, in a say, so that way I really do want people on my YouTube side of things to kind of transfer over to Twitch, so that way we can get more over here rather than over there. But you may be smaller follower wise, but I say you're just as high quality as the bigger streamers. Now that actually I appreciate that, Akita, for letting me know on that, because the amount of, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but whenever I see bigger creators say that they have lower quality than what they have gotten right now, it still feels super weird to where I see like these bigger creators bitching about their content lately, and I just don't know why they're saying this kind of stuff to themselves. Because if they're saying that their content is lower quality than usual, then I don't want to say that it's a bad thing, but why are they in that position in the first place? Because I feel like that the more they bitch about something, the more they're not getting their quality up and running again. So they're more bitching than fixing things. So they need to start working on that. But that's why I don't bitch about any of my stuff anymore, because I started doing less for more results, and the more I keep doing this, the better for all of us in the long run. Because I do know that a majority of you guys actually do like having less effort from me than the highest quality effort possible. Though, obviously, there's a balance to that, but I like doing less for more results, and it actually has been working out for me. So that's why I'd rather stick to the less quality and kind of let you guys enjoy the fun out of it, rather than just high quality edits or some crazy shenanigans or something like that, because I know it kind of goes along with YouTube, because they favor the high quality shit. But I tried doing that high quality shit in the last 2 years with YouTube before I quit, and then it never really picked up from there. So I basically just said, why do I bother doing high quality content when I'm still gonna get the less results? So I started doing less, and I got more results out of it that way for me. And obviously it's different for other people, so I'm not gonna say that, oh, just copy what I do, because honestly it's different for other people. So it's better to just do it your own way rather than focusing on what anybody else does, because it's gonna put some major stress on you if you try to focus on what others are doing rather than yourself. I definitely like the shorts you've been putting out too. Yeah, because those kind of shorts that I focus on, like the ones that I did recently, other than the ones I did in the past, the less edits that I do, the better they come out, and you guys get more details out of it that way, rather so that you guys know what the context is about, rather than just fucking crazy high performance edits out of fucking nowhere. Then all of a sudden you see like explosions, death, and a bunch of other shit out of nowhere, and it's gonna make it absolutely horrible. So that's why I focus on less edits, because that way you guys have an idea of at least understanding the context more out of things, rather than just figuring out what the fuck is going on when every edit comes out like every fucking 2 milliseconds. So that's why I kind of focus on less effort rather than just doing more for less. So when I do more effort, I get less results. But if I do less effort, I get more results out of that for you guys, because you guys enjoy that less effort kind of thing from me. So that's why I do it. But it's actually it's a lot less stressful the way I do it, rather than doing everything fucking high content edited and shit. because YouTube obviously hates doing that. They hate me for doing the less edited shit. That's why I quit on that platform, because they don't like me having fun on that platform for whatever the fuck reason. If you ever do crazy zoom and explosions and such, I'll come check. I'll come check on you. Yeah, really. You guys will think that I have like a high fever or some shit, because that is not what I do anymore. But yeah, if you guys saw what I did in the past, you guys would understand that I was literally tiring myself out constantly, and I constantly had to put out like one video every 1 to 2 weeks, and then I would burn myself the fuck out the next 2 days afterwards. So, and now that I'm doing this less effort and more high quality content, rather than I get high quality content by doing less effort than doing the high quality shit. So it is so much better than what I'm doing now than I was a few years ago. So it is so much better for you guys, and you guys are enjoying it too. So that's why I'm happy for it. But we definitely need to start doing some improvements here and there, because I do know my commentary needs some work too, but that's going to be over time, so that's not a big issue. But everything else, it's actually perfectly fine the way I wanted to. So until I find something that I can prove afterwards, then obviously I'm perfectly fine for where I'm at. But when it comes to like growth and such, obviously it kind of is at a halt at the moment. Ouch. It's actually kind of at a halt at the moment because of Twitter. So I definitely feel that my low effort grab posts have more so you do shit posts have more views than anything else on my channel. You know what, fair. So that's why I like to stick with less effort, because you guys get more context out of things. So that's why I stick to it. But yeah, now that I am a talent for Vsauls, we get to see more stuff along the way, and you guys might meet some new people around, down in the road. So I'm actually quite excited to see what's going on with this. So the more I learn, the better. But yeah, we are gonna be crossing over to Epic 7 in a short minute, so I will be right back, and I gotta get some water so we can actually get this show on the road. So I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and now you guys can refresh your page, and let's jump into Epic 7. And now I can pause the music and we can hop over to Epic 7. Here we go. This is it. So we are now going to be joining in Epic 7. So welcome back, Shadows. My name is ShadowFall to Epic 7 Part 8. Now we are going to be working on episode 2 for this series because holy shit, this game is getting even better and better every single time I start doing the story. So we're going to be hopping over, and first we got to do our dailies real quick before we get into the story so that we can actually get things started. But yeah, I started building my heroes this time, and I actually got some new gear for my heroes, so we are now good to go to start episode 2 for this series. So I'm actually quite excited to see what's going to be happening in this episode, because I do know on my old account I do have the oh wait, that's right, there's a new character for this game. I forgot who they were. Lorena, I think it was called, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, now we're gonna be working on our dailies, and now after we get those dailies done, ooh, I forgot I got the Covenant summon that I could do. So we have 7 days left to kind of get the heroes that we need out of the Covenant summon, because I do need Rowana right now, and we are actually very close to getting Hunt, because I do know that in episode 2 somewhere along the line where we are going to be unlocking Hunt, but I'm not sure if we're going to get it in this episode, but I do know that it's a higher chance that we're going to get it in the next episode. So if we do somehow not get to chapter 3 by this episode, then we're going to be doing it tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to be focusing on doing our dailies real quick, and then we can start doing that. By the way, as a reminder, we are building our guild, by the way. So if you guys want to hop in the guild, our guild's name is right here, so you guys have an idea, because we are planning on doing guild wars very, very soon once we get a lot of people in our guild, so that we can get things started there. But so far, we are kind of working on our whole system and kind of figuring out as we go. So I definitely want to level up our stuff as much as we can. I do know that I need the gold, so hero XP, yes, I need those. So guild, no, actually I think the hero XP I don't really need, because I just maxed out all of our heroes that I'm using for story, so I don't really need this yet. So unless I'm building new heroes that's going to be going in the story, then I don't need that yet. So I'm just gonna work on the other stuff. So I did that already, and now we can start working on the rest of our dailies, and then we can hop over to the story for episode 2. So we got some more energy, and I'm stonking this up like crazy. 6,100 energy, Jesus. Definitely love the classic anime tropes with their own twists. True, that's why I like this game a bit more than the others that I've seen. So at least with how there is one other game that I am excited to show you guys when it releases, and I'll get to that game very soon before the day of the release, so you guys know what that's going to be happening. So definitely a heads up on that, because it's going to be one of the favorite games that I used to do back then too, just like Epic 7 here. So, and unfortunately the game that I'm talking about is called what was it called? Oh, King's Raid. I loved that game, but unfortunately the owner of that game, Vespa, was shut down because they were in bankruptcy, so that game kind of lost its thing. So we can't really play that game anymore because it's kind of non-existent at the moment, but it is on Steam. But I'm excited to actually get that game again, because you guys are gonna love it. So I'm just waiting for it to release, and it just came onto Steam not too long ago, and I really do want to go after that game again. But you guys are gonna love it once it releases. Oh, okay, now we focus on getting the heroes that we need out of the Covenant summon. Nope. Another artifact? Hell Cutter. Ooh. At the start of someone's turn, increases attack and critical hit chance of the caster by 2%. Effect stacks and is removed after the caster attacks. Well, shit. That's actually very short. Never mind. It's not a good artifact. Damn it. Damn, I was hoping I would get the hero that I need, but I got a new artifact, but it's actually kind of shit, so I don't really need it. So now let me go after this. We got another gold transmit stone, so we are actually doing pretty good with this. So secret shop. Oh wait, secret shop is open. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually unlocked it recently, so that was actually a new thing that I wanted to talk about too, because we just unlocked the secret shop, and I do know that we can actually get some valuable stuff in this too. So I definitely want to get more of these random ass 2-star heroes, and also going after the friendship bookmarks. But I do know that this secret shop does carry mystic medals and covenant medals, or covenant bookmarks, so that we can get some more tickets to summon more heroes. So I definitely need those too. All right, now I can go after the penguin nest. Yes, I got more of these. I need them. I need them all. Oh yeah, that's because I also just used Molagora that I did yesterday, so obviously this thing is kind of low, so we are definitely going to be waiting on that for the next 2 days. Oh yeah, we also do have a chance of going after our Moonlight hero, but I really am not going to do that because the Moonlight heroes that are up there right now are ones that I don't need. So the ones that I really want to go after is the Archdemon Shadow Mercedes, and I would have to wait until I get the... No, I'm not recruiting the hero. I would have to wait until I get Selective Hunt so that I can actually get Mercedes out of this, and then I can recruit her afterwards, because she is the next hero I really want to go after, and she is in this selection somewhere. Yeah, there she is, Archdemon Shadow. She is actually down here, and I do want to go after her, so I want to build her for story and everything else, because I do know that one of you guys actually mentioned that she is not good in arena once I start progressing in arena more. So but I think that's also because of her kit, because I am missing one. I need her exclusive equipment in order for her to actually do something really useful. So no, come on. Okay, I was gonna say, don't freeze up on me now. That would not be cool. That's why I'm freaking fixing you, because my camera is starting to fucking lag out too, so I had to kind of work on that too. But yeah, we are needing the select hunt option that's in that event, because we have to basically wait until we complete more and more of the daily reputations, so that way we can actually get that unlocked. So we got a lot of it. Obviously this thing is definitely telling me that I need to recruit a Moonlight hero, but I'm not doing it yet. So we are waiting until we get Archdemon Shadow, because she is actually a lot more powerful than she looks. And I do know what her kit is gonna be, at least with her gear, because I do know that she needs speed and hit, though I could build speed and crit. So at least that way, once I do get her, I will be building her next. So that way I can actually maybe put her in the growth or the grace of growth, because I believe my Brie is in the grace of growth for this one. No, it's blown up, so I would have to wait until I max her out, and then I could put Archdemon Shadow in the grace of growth, so I can actually use her more in the story. So eventually we're going to be building more heroes as time progresses in through the game, so we are definitely going to be focusing on that soon. Ooh, we got another goober here. So my friend slot is actually going up pretty fast, so we are definitely working towards our goals to building our guild and also working on expeditions soon, because I do know once I get the end game stuff, I will be focusing on those in particular. So the more that we could do that, we can actually start doing the story a bit further into the game, because I do know there is a certain point in the episode where I won't be able to do much unless I get everybody the gear that they need. So right now, the gear that I have on everybody else, my Tyria is already good to go, and all I need to do is basically max out her stats for her gear, and then she is pretty much good. So I got everything here that she needs, and everything is good here, and she's actually my strongest hero out of everybody that I got. So I need to start working on Bologna, Mui, and Brig, because these 4 heroes are actually what I'm using in the story at the moment. Though Hecate, I will be using her very, very soon once I get her proper gear. And that's why I need Hunt, so that way I can get her fucking gear. because she is absolutely useless with crit. So I have to basically not build her with crit chance, because I do know that her second skill uses penetration as long as I can not deal a crit hit chance. So I have to make sure that I don't build her with crit chance, or else this fucking passive is useless. So I have to be careful with what her kit is going to be using. So even with this random stats that I get for hunt, I can easily just max it out, get a modification gem, and then change the substat to what I need. So that's the biggest thing that I have to worry about when it comes to building gear. But the only way we're gonna do that is if we get to chapter 2, episode 2, chapter 3. So obviously we're not there yet, so you would have to complete chapter 3 to get there. So we are now crossing over to episode 2. Oi, so we got chapter 1, the Path of Devastation. So, oh, I spelled devastation wrong. I am such a dumbass. I said it with an E, not an A. I could spell. Okay, let me fix that because I forgot that there was an A in that word. I can read. Okay, now I'm gonna change the thing again so you guys can actually see it this time. I accidentally misspelled the fucking word devastation by adding an E with it, without the A. Oh well, I have more English, guys, don't worry about me. But alright, we can actually now start with episode 2. So chapter 1, Path of Devastation, Usper's Tears. So the Perlin Raiders, Violet heads to Jordan to complete his mission. So we are now going to be starting with episode 2 today, because I do want to get through 2 chapters at least, and then we could start focusing on building more heroes, because obviously our gear at the moment, unless we get lucky and use some of our guild members heroes and get through the chapter, then we should be okay. So hopefully we get through that in time. So I do want to get to hunt, but yeah, let's get through this, because I do know that Mui right now doesn't even have the fucking gear that he has. So actually no, he does not, because he needs speed. So that's why I don't have a lot of his gear on him, though I do have a shit ton of attack, which is pretty good, but his crit chance is shit. So I really need to get speed on him so that way I can actually build his set properly. The way the story game progresses, encouraging you to upgrade your gear before continuing, reminds me of base game PSO2. Yeah, that's why I kind of focus on building my gear first, so I'm strong enough to progress through the story, which obviously that's necessary so you guys actually can get more prepared that way. But hey, it's better to be over prepared than be under prepared, because obviously if we just went through the story without any fucking gear whatsoever, then we would be soft locked until we get more gear that way. So that's why I'm always have to prepare myself ahead of the story rather than just doing the story immediately until I get soft locked. So that's why I'd rather stick to progressing for more gear first before we continue with the story. So that's why I like story games, because at least for this game in particular, it's actually a lot better that way. So here we go, let's do it. Episode 2, this is it. For 1 year following the final battle of the Archdemon War, there was no trace of the era of the Covenant. Yeah, we fucking disappeared after the last war, after we fought Archdemon Mercedes. Until one day he reappeared together with Mercedes with a look on his face that seemed to say that everything was now over. What? So Mercedes is alive? I thought we killed her. What and how? After that, despite having completed his calling, the heir of the Covenant did not return to his deep sleep, but instead traveled the land, living a quiet life of helping others. Oh, that's where we've been for God knows how long. So we basically did not go to sleep for 20 fucking years. We basically just disappeared and traveled somewhere else, so we don't have to worry about all the troubles that we had. Yeah, no kidding. What a fucking twist, bro. I was really expecting our main character here to basically go the fuck back to bed, and then all of a sudden we would have to wait for 20 more years for another Archdemon War to appear. But nah, we basically just stayed awake because apparently I think the goddess disappeared during that time frame, during that last war. So that's why we didn't go to bed. So we were not EP, damn it. Phew, is this enough? I'm sorry to ask something so trivial of the noble heir of the Covenant. I told you I'm no longer the heir of any Covenant. Oh, so we're just Ross Al Claire. We're not the heir anymore. Well, shit. There's no need for one now that the Archdemon is gone. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because the Archdemon War has ended and we basically killed Archdemon Mercedes to basically clear out the entirety of the Archdemon War. But my camera needs to stop shutting off. Come on, damn it. Stop it. I'm right here, you fucker. Exactly. Master is unemployed now. Hey. There's no need to thank him for helping you. He has nothing better to do anyway. Hey, Arky. The fuck, man? You're technically not wrong, but why do you have to say it like that? Exactly. You could have worded it differently. Ross, hey, there's Mercedes. She is back. So we actually have Mercedes with us again. Wow. How the fuck did she come back? Did we go to like the world tree or something to where we can separate her source from Archdemon Mercedes and just make her become regular Mercedes? I think that's how they did it, but I'm not entirely sure because I would have to wait until we get deeper into the story because I have no idea how the fuck she's alive. Ross, Zeroto has been looking for you. He says he has something he needs to tell you. Oh? Zerato? What could he want? Oh, it's this guy. I do have him, by the way, but not in this game. Ah, heir of the Covenant, you came. You wouldn't be looking for me if it wasn't serious. Has something happened in Rengar? Oh no, Rengar is fine. It's the problem with the spirit world. What? Destina says she's lost her connection to Malicus and needs your help. The connection between spirit lords has been lost? Is that possible? I'm sure you felt it in Nixie's sanctum too. Nixie's strength is not what it used to be. Yeah, I kind of noticed that now. Perhaps as their powers get weaker, it makes it harder for the spirit lords to communicate with one another. I see. I'll have to meet with Destina and hear about this in more detail. So now I think for this entire chapter, it's all about the spirit lords and the spirits as a whole. So this is actually going to be quite interesting to watch for episode 2. So as soon as we defeat the Archdemon and the goddess leaves, we are faced with a whole new crisis. Okay, so during this time frame, the goddess actually did leave, words, and we actually did save Mercedes by going to the world tree. So we actually did rescue Mercedes somehow. Wow, that is actually deep. That's actually pretty great. I love that. I hope it's not another threat to Orbis. Fate once again called upon the heir of the Covenant to embark on a new adventure. Yep. Oh fuck. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Whoa! Ooh. Oh. Oh. When I drove my sword through the heart of my god, I waited for the wheels of fate to halt and everything to disappear. Oh, anime cutscene. Yes, it is so freaking cool. And obviously that whole entire cutscene, I think they were in a war. And that new Black Knight that we just saw earlier, I think that's the boss of episode 2, I believe. So this is gonna be an interesting episode by far, because I don't think this is gonna be the easiest chapter that we're gonna be dealing with. So I yearn for the end to come, but it was simply another beginning. I was back where I started. Here we go. Chapter 1, The Path of Devastation. Or Straze? Orbis. Even here, the starlight has lost none of its splendor. My strength is being reignited. as if I'm inhaling the very essence of those stars shining upon me. I've almost regained all the power I spent on Britannia. Oh shit. This might be the final boss in episode 2. This is going to be deep. And here in this land stained with death, I will surely become even more formidable. All will proceed as is destined. Even this beautiful starlight will vanish into darkness. This guy is... Oh god, no. The scene too for the countless corpses beneath my feet. Okay, this guy... Oh, ho, 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 ho. This guy is gonna be tough to beat. This guy might actually destroy all of Orbis and the spirit world. Yo, I heard the anime character. Yes, this guy looks so fucking cool. I'm merely following a path that has already been set. I imagine you think the same, no? Kawirik. I just do as I am told, so this is Kawirik. Ooh, like those soldiers who would have been standing here until recently. He looks sick, I know. This guy's design is so fucking cool. It seems like the path I have been placed on now is to wait for my next assignment. Don't be so pessimistic. Because at the final moment, you will receive exactly what you desire. In that case, I'll have to tinker with that fate a little. What? This guy can actually fuck with fate? That is actually not good. Go on. We should move our schedule forward. There will be people coming from the north who intend to interrupt us. Yeah, that's us. I can't imagine they will affect much change, but I prefer to end this while time is still on our side. I see. Those who serve the flames still have a little hope left in them. The faint embers are barely breathing, but it's enough to give those fools meaning. Once we extinguish it, this lane will be overcome with cold chaos. Go and show them true despair, until not even a trace of hope remains, only torturous rage. Got it. But there is one thing I'd like to ask, Straze. Yes? What is all this for? Do you wish to destroy Orbis or kill its god, like you did before? Is that any of your business, impudent Orbisan? That was quick, Scissors. I thought it would take you longer to finish off the garrison deserters. Oh please, it's like stomping out ants. What do you take me for? So this is a little bit, but forget about me. Are all the mercenaries on this horrible rock as nosy as you? Probably. Oh no, it's not like that. I don't usually care all that much about the employer's intentions either. But well, people are all the same. Though they may preach about justice, in the end, everyone wants nothing more than money and power. Oh god, I wonder what's happening IRL right now. But Straze's goal means utter destruction. There will be nothing left to rule, no riches to gain. That's why I'm curious. Is destruction really his only objective? What happens after he achieves it? What will be my own fate after betraying my own planet? Straze freed you from your terrible suffering. He fixed your broken body. If not for Straze, you'd have died a lonely death that day, lying twisted in a corner of some insignificant field. You ungrateful little bitch. She's right. Even if it's only for a short while, I'm grateful for what you've done for me, Straze. That's why I'll give you my all. I won't let you down. What kind of creatures are these? Oh, this is not good. Not a single member of the Constella garrison. Oh shit. So we got a new group that was defending the temple remains alive thanks to your cruel and fearless monster army, Straze. This guy created these creatures? The path to the common temple is now open, the sacred relics within stained with blood. You are good at your work. That's the only reason someone as insufferable as you is being kept alive. Little bit. Yes, sir? Send the main force into the temple. We must make it ours before the sun sets tomorrow. We're on it. And you, Kawirik. Yes? You are curious about the goal I pursue. Whether I wish simply to destroy this land of Orbis or to kill the celestial gods of Thera. Or Aether. God, this is deep. That's right. Not that I particularly care either way. It is neither. Both are far from what I truly desire. If I had to put it in words, I'd say I wish for a greater order beyond what humans are capable of imagining. The stars decide their own fates, as do their respective gods. If there is a transcendental voice claiming something else, it would be a false promise under the guise of holiness. Oh, so now we're in Dulcinurk. Oh, hello. Is that what you wanted to see me about? That is correct. I wish I'd known sooner. I didn't realize it was so important. It's not like you could know whether something is important or not before hearing it. True. I love Straze's drip. Like, wow. He looks so fucking cool. I love his set. He looks so damn good. True. It's fine. I'm only glad you're here now. I knew I had to go out and find you, but this human form is slow to recover. It was hard to act discreetly. Being unable to feel Malicus's presence sounds very serious. Strange phenomena and monsters are appearing even though the archdemon left. Maybe it's connected to the weakening of the spirits. That's why I'm so worried, but I believe that together with the Covenant, a solution can be found. Even with the Covenant was necessary for the Archdemon War, but that's over now. Not to mention, Goddess Disha has left Orbis too. Even if you call me the heir of the Covenant, at this point I'm little more than another adventurer. Still, you're no normal adventurer. Exactly, you have an Archie by your side. Right, I'm an adventurer with an abnormally large snack feast. Anyway, the routed Earth is to the south of us. I heard rumors that lands of death are spreading on the continent of Sidonia. I think it'd be a good idea to investigate Sidonia too while we're looking for news about Malicus. Thank you for helping me, Russ. We've lost so much time already. We should leave as soon as possible. Oh fuck. Act 1, Usurper's Tears. Jordan Borderlands. So we got Violet now. Ooh. Oh shit. Could they tell someone is over here? Somebody is near. But they have no way of knowing if I'm just a hungry animal or an unknown. They're pretty good. How did they know I was here? Somebody is here. But they still don't know exactly where I am. Their footsteps are getting quieter. Guess they're leaving. Huh. I was just resting my eyes for a second, but now it's bright out. Now that I'm well rested, I suppose I should get going. Okay. So Straze, Karak, Lilibet are the big 3 evil groups that we definitely need to take care of through this episode. So, she's just gonna be tough.
All right, take this. How will the battle go?
How the fuck did you survive with 1 health again, you motherfucker? Don't do that. So we got new creatures in the midst, which they're called Unknown. So we have no idea what these creatures are yet.
What a waste of time. Excuse me.
Thankfully, I built my Tyria before I got through this. This is miserable. I've been eating and sleeping on the ground for days. I'm on a job, so it can't be helped. But, is this the punishment I get for being the ace of the Perilyn Raiders? I had barely been back in Perilyn for a second before getting sent out again. This is too much. Lilius, you really are the worst city lord. Oh, that's her. Glad to see you made it back safe, Violet. I received a report that you had been sucked into some strange place. I never doubted the great Violet Harrison would manage to return to us. I knew you wouldn't care what happened to me. Well, shit. Feels bad. How could you say that? You're like family to me. I've always thought of you like a little brother. You've been saying this since we were kids. I asked the Raiders. They said you didn't even bother forming a rescue team. Pavel came to save me. He made a big scene about how he'd go save you, even though he had no idea where you actually were. Sounds like Pavel. I told him no, I can't risk such a faithful member of the Raiders. Governing a city governing a city as large as this requires these kinds of decisions. You know what? That's fair. Violet, I can't allow my judgment to be clouded by personal feelings. The closer I am to someone, the colder I need to be in matters regarding them. So that's what it means to be your little brother. That's just like you. Enough sarcasm, Violet. I don't know how I really... Don't you know how I really feel without me having to tell you? Yeah, that's fair. That I'm someone you can boss around whether you have something that needs doing. Exactly. It's like you're in my own head. As you've seen for yourself, the strange creatures are gradually growing in number. We've all but lost contact with cities to the west. We were never close diplomatically, but we at least had a healthy trading relationship. We need to find out what's happening over there. How badly the unknown have damaged the cities, and especially how the mining city of Akan intends to respond. Some of these places are fairly new. If we mobilize the raiders as a whole, the other cities may misunderstand. We'd better send someone who's good at staying out of sight. That's right, I knew you'd get it. And the perfect person for this kind of assignment would be... You've got to be kidding. So he literally just got back to go into another mission, bruh. I only just got home a couple of days ago after a horribly long journey. How can you send me straight back into the wilderness? Well, an operation like this demands the best of the best. You're always saying it yourself. You're the greatest genius in the history of the Paralyn Raiders. Lilius! Hey, the life of a genius truly is suffering. And, well, the way you put it kind of feels that way, but yeah. Some beautiful ladies said they were preparing a welcome party for me, but I couldn't even drop in. I feel like I let them down. Feels bad. Next time in Paralyn, I'll have to stay incognito for a few days first. You know what? That's fair. At least that way you can at least have that welcome back party. Okay.
I've been waiting for
what
this
are
moment.
these creatures?
Can you hold out for more? Are you trying to catch my eye?
I'm gonna try to use my ult.
Whisk them all away!
Oh, good. I
I
one-shot.
have zero tolerance for my enemies.
No fucking way. The boss survived with 1 health again. Oh, how the fuck does this keep happening? Fine then, I guess I have to build my fucking heroes more. That's so bullshit. This place has changed a lot as well. It's almost as if the land itself is dying. Fuck another one. You're trying to brag that you did all this? Let me take a closer look. Yeah, you better fucking die. The curse is back. The curse is back indeed, Akito. I'm so bored of you things. Anyway, this definitely doesn't seem normal. The lands of death are spreading at a rapid rate. It's only a matter of time before they span the whole of Sidonia. This is no time to drag our feet. Lilius really doesn't miss anything. I should keep tailing these guys. I need to find out where they're going and why. Yep, now it's about to get serious, and these unknown creatures are now going to be in the mix for us in episode 2, so we need to figure out ways to see what the hell where these creatures came from, and hopefully we can stop them in their tracks. Ooh, side story alert. Side story, visitor from Paralyn is now available. You can check which side stories are available via the side story list. So now we have the side story active, so we can actually check those out. But now we actually got one part of the chapter done, so we are now starting with officially chapter 1, Path of Devastation. So we are now going to Rotted Earth for Act 2. So obviously we can't do much of these yet. So wait, hold on. I saw a pet house I forgot to do earlier. Want to see if I could get another pet that I need. Damn it. 6% chance to receive 3 additional common ruins. Ooh, so I can actually use these pets in certain things, so I really would love to do that, actually. How strong are you? 4.5 equipment enhance XP. And this one is hunt. Okay, so I need to level you up. But I do need you, though. But I think it would be better if I actually synthesize with you. Oh, I would have to lock out of you first. So synthesize, I need you. Select skills to inherit. I don't have it. Yes. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wait. You've already selected a maximum amount of skills. So if I add this, will I actually add it to the same pet? I'm not entirely sure. Well, at least it's better to try it. Hell yeah. Oh shit, we actually got another lesser charm. Oh fuck. No. So I lost that pet. Oh fuck, that's actually stupid. Okay. Okay, duly noted that I really need to get another pet like that again because I should not have done that. Because now, no, I don't have another one of those. Oh wait, no. No, okay, this is only the lesser charm. Fuck, I need the crafting materials. Not good, not good. I already have one. God damn it. Great. Now I have to actually use this goober again, but now I have to basically remove you, so I am just gonna unlock you and then unlock this one instead. Well then, fine. I guess I can't use that one instead. So I have to basically get another pet that would give me more crafting materials for hunts, so that way I can use that pet during hunt. That's not cool. Oh well. But that's okay, because now that I know that I can't do the inherent skills again, so I don't want to do that with pets that I really don't want to get rid of. But now let's continue with chapter 1. So Rotted Earth. This is for Act 2. Anything else? Yes, I'll use Sigrid this time. Anything else? Yes, I actually need this pet, so this will actually help. Alright, here we go. Meldrick, the Hall of Great Chiefs. What brings you to the Hall of Great Chiefs, Kawana? Who? What? Oh, this is Kawana. Okay. How else am I supposed to speak with you? You practically live in this place. You spend every waking hour holed up in here. I never even see you at home. Well, where else should a great chief spend their time? There are people who need important decisions to be made, and it is my duty to be here, ready to meet them when required. I have no right to go home and rest. But even though great chiefs went home for dinner or went on walks with their neighbors, you still don't understand, do you, Kawana? Things aren't the same anymore. Our people have never faced a crisis like this at any point in our past. That's why I cannot afford to be away from this hall, even for a second. If you say so. So are you starving Malik as well? A little birdie told me you haven't been to the fire sanctum for quite some time. Well, that's what I came here to ask. Handling the flame and maintaining a connection with the fire spirits is one of the most vital callings of the great chief of Meldrick. Am I wrong? No, you're not. It's just there are more important things right now. I was going to go to the fire sanctum as soon as I dealt with them. Kawazu, there are these disgusting looking creatures roaming near the city, and the creatures of the fire who once welcomed our people now attack us. Do you even know that the land around us is turning into a strange color? Yeah. Everything is really weird, and it doesn't seem like you have any idea about any of it. I know about it. You do? Really? That's what I meant when I said we are in crisis. Hold on a little while longer. The comet's eye will fix everything. He promised us it would. Act 2, Rotted Earth. Interesting. Violet. So, Jordan Berlin. Ooh, so we're in the hill. The unknown keep growing in number. I'm not just imagining it. They're everywhere. But where are they coming from? I haven't seen any open chaos gates. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, so do I. Also, welcome back. Because I forgot to mention you guys had an ad earlier.
How absurd.
Alright.
Just a slap on the wrist.
Your efforts are futile.
That's actually not bad for his first skill. Oh, what about those over there? There are so many different kinds of them now. I found nothing about unknown looking like that when I was in Britannia. They definitely all share some similarities though. They all must come from the same world. There you are. Oh, this is Aramintha. There you are, Violet. Have you been writing more of that indecipherable document of yours? I've heard all about it. Apparently, it's taking you just a few short days to read all these documents it took us years to collect. Oh, it's more like a diary, honestly. I've already stored all of the information I need in my head. I find that more trustworthy. But are you sure about this? About what? Showing you the documents we have? Right, from the first page, it was clear a lot was sacrificed in order to collect this information. The Phantom CIC, it would be good if Sidonia had its own group like that. That is true. It would make it a lot easier to deal with these things. Yes, we need more people to actually deal with these unknown creatures because we still need to find some more information on what these fuckers came to be. Heroes risking their lives for the safety of others for nothing in return. The people of this continent would never understand that. They only fight for their own cities. This information doesn't belong to the Phantom CIC. Those of us who have been harmed by the unknown started all this in hopes of stopping others from falling victim. If our sacrifices can help the people of Perilyn deal with them, that will be enough. Maybe one day the Perilyn Raiders can play a similar role. As impossible as it seems, Lilius is doing all she can to foster cooperation between the cities. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go. Alright. Oh, it looks like they're heading somewhere. I should follow. Yes. Get more soul. Thank you. Okay.
Your suffering is self-inflicted.
I do know that I need his barrier first. This would help.
Are you finished fighting yet? I have no mercy to spare. For your reckless greed.
Let's see what you're
Damn.
capable of.
That looks so
Excuse
good.
me?
That's better. I was gonna say, why not start with Tyria first instead of Brieg? That would help out a lot better. Fuck. So this is the Mahuna Hill. At least that's where we are at right now. They look restless, like they've detected something. So this is the scorpion boss that we're about to go against. Aha, I knew it. They sensed instinctively that some more friends were on the way. Well, there they go. Oh, that's a chaos gate opening right in front of me. As expected, unknowns started pouring out as soon as it finished opening. So the chaos gates are the ones these creatures are coming out from. Ooh, we need to figure out a way to shut them down. Even though I think they're opening randomly. Huh? It closed again immediately after the last unknown came out. That's why I couldn't find any. They closed too quickly. Oh shit. Have I gotten too close? Come at me, monsters. File of Perilyn challenges you. Here we go.
Are you trying to catch my eye? I'm
going for that extra damage.
Must be cut.
This time, you are not going to survive with 1 health left. You can't save yourself from that. It vanished. It was open for hardly any time at all, but the ground around it looks bruised. It doesn't seem like it was being used for two-way travel like the others I've seen. It wasn't open long enough for that. It must be purely for quick troop drops. Somebody's using chaos gates to spread unknown across Sidonia. I did hear there was somebody powerful enough to manipulate chaos gates as they please, but who could have that kind of godlike strength? It couldn't be. No. Is it Straze that's summoning these chaos gates? He did mention that earlier during the first chapter, or during the first act, so I'm probably betting it's Straze that's summoning these chaos gates. So, ooh, we get to start working on the epic ruins now, so we're about to get into some more higher gear. So we definitely need these ruins to upgrade our heroes, at least awaken them for more stars, so eventually we're going to be needing those. So here we go again. Oh, 47, so we should be okay. So Leluka is actually going to be in the mix, so we have to figure, ooh, we got another Freer in here. Gimme. I'll be using her next. The Planet of Rekos, Secret Temple of the Resistance. Get out of here! There are too many. We can't hold them back. They'll be here before long. Escape while you can. In Rekos' name, your runes. Don't be ridiculous. I refuse to leave you here. How could they find us even here? Rekos, why have you forsaken us? Do you hear what you're saying? Rekos is already dead. Dead at the hands of Straze. So Straze is the one doing this. Oh. Fuck. That's when everything has been ending right now. We're all going to die too. Then what should we do? Run, I don't want to die here. Run where? There's nowhere left for us. Fine, there's Luca. Everyone who wants to leave, leave. Luca, you should escape too. Hurry up and find somewhere safe, though I doubt there are any places like that left on Rekos. But I'm sick of running. This is the only temple we have left. As the final shaman to commune with the spirits, I will protect it until the very end. Shit. The unknown are here. How dare you step foot into this most holy of halls, you ugly freaks. Thank you for taking care of them. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Aha, you want to die too, do you? Yes! She's actually taking him out really freaking well. They won't stop coming, disgusting things. Holy fuck, there's double. I'm going to take all you down with me. I hate to die without getting my revenge on Straze, but I will kill as many of you as I can before I do. It's just so unfair. I had to destroy Straze. I vowed to avenge Rowana. Rowana is a spirit lord? Duly noted. Okay, so apparently Rowana is spirit lord in Rekos. Luca, escape the flames! Shit, she is dead too. Is this how it ends? The fall of the greatest shaman in the universe? But why don't I feel any pain? Luca, calm yourself. Hey, there's a spirit. You're safe for now. Oh, you're... That's right, I can't believe you remember. I'm the first ever spirit you interacted with during your ceremony. How could I forget? I met many more spirits since then. I could tell you all apart. I see. We knew you were special. But where are the others? The other spirits have ceased to exist. Fuck. So all of the spirits that were around us, they all died and perished due to Straze's work. Shit, that's unfortunate. They gave me all of their strength in return to how they were before their births. It required incredible amounts of power to pull you away from that place. What, really? It was a close call, but we were able to save you just in time. What a relief. I can't believe it. All of you, because of me. This isn't the time for mourning. You are still in danger. Hold on to me. Where are we? Oh, so a space between dimensions. Where are we? I've never seen anywhere like this, or where we were before. This is a space between different dimensions, a temporary distortion of another world. There's far more than what you see here, and neither have I. I'm relying on information that the spirits of that other world have given to me. I see. Spirits interact even beyond the walls of the world. That's right. Just as they can feel our pain, the spirits of that other world also pass their own feelings of anxiety back to us. Though only faintly. Their own anxiety? The tragedy and misery we have been experiencing appear to have started occurring there as well. I've been listening to the voices of those spirits. Balance has been shaken as the spirits' powers grow weaker, and the world faces a slow collapse. How? This place won't last much longer. Hold on to me again. Room! So now we're in a different dimension. Shit, this place looks cool as hell. This is all so crazy. Okay, so right now with where we're at, we're kind of dealing with a very weird situation where unfortunately Rekos is no longer available for her, and Rekos is destroyed due to Straze's work. So, and now he's basically destroying all of the spirits in Rekos, and unfortunately now that Rekos is destroyed, this one spirit that we have right now with us, the little spirit is trying to make Luluka survive and try to get into our world, I believe. So I think that's what that little spirit is trying to do. Luluka, please listen to me. I don't have much time left. Fuck, that spirit is about to die too. What does that mean? Don't tell me you're leaving too. You shouldn't sacrifice yourselves like this for me. Don't be sad, Luluka. The fates of spirits are tied to their planets. With the world of Rekos dying, it is only natural we fade along with it. I kind of figured as much, so my theory was right. Due to Rekos dying, all the spirits are living there are all dying with it. They cannot be reborn because now they never existed in the first place. No! I will send you to this new world Straze is trying to destroy. You have to save them. Save them from this crisis and return Rekos to its former beauty. Please don't leave me. You and I will meet again, but we put all of our hope in you, Leluka. Now close your eyes. No! Damn it. Act 3, Leluka's destiny. Shit. Oh, hey, so she's on our world now. Where am I? This place doesn't look like Rekos. Oh shit. I will send you to this new world Straze is trying to destroy. You have to save them. Oh right. They really have all disappeared. I don't feel any of them. Straze, I will never forgive you. Never. You will pay for what you've done. Oh shit, now she's pissed.
Honestly, what a waste of time.
Okay, so now Leluka is in our world, and now their goal is trying to reach us. But I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work, though. Okay.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Thank you. At least that time you died all in one go. There we go. This world has a lot of weird looking plants and creatures. Even the trees and grass look so unusual. Wow, that makes sense. Although the water and dirt looks a lot like they do on Rekos. Shall I go this way? This world is so alien yet so beautiful, just like Rekos used to be. But even here there are already signs of what's to come. Dead lions, wild animals with a newfound thirst for blood as if they were starved. Where did they come from? Ha! You dare think you can face the great Leluka?
I will do my best.
Shit.
I present to you the greatest magic.
So she is facing her own fair share of... Hey, we actually destroyed that? That's crazy. She's dealing with her own unknowns right now. If anything, I feel like I've gotten stronger since coming here. I'm certain. I can feel the spirit's energy and consciousness inside of me. They're protecting me and making me more powerful. They collected the last of their strength and entrusted it to me. I'm so grateful. I won't forget this for as long as I live. It is the duty of a shaman to pass on thanks to the spirits. I should give a final goodbye to the friends who sent me here. The foundation of all things, the wind that flows freely without direction, the purity lying deep within the soul, permeating a harmonious stream. In the great balance of nature, I give you my gratitude. Yay! Farewell, everyone, until we meet again, hopefully soon. This shouldn't be the long goodbye that I don't want to see the spirits dead for a long time. That would suck. I will kill Straze and I will save Rekos. Please wait a little longer. So now Leluka is in our world, but this is gonna be interesting because I'm not sure how she's gonna interact with us. Since the only thing that she has basically seen or talked to was the spirits around Rekos and the shamans that were at her temple, but now that she's gonna be trying to reach us, I'm not sure if we're gonna be their enemy or allies, so this is a 50-50 chance. I'm hoping ally, but I think within the first thing we meet, nope, of course, we're gonna be their enemy. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, so we basically have to get prepared for that. So I might need to boost my gear just a bit more so that I can at least have something. Oh, I didn't even fucking upgrade these yet. Ugh, that's not good. Crit chance? Why the fuck does he have crit chance on here? Okay, I might actually need to change those to like health or something because these are not good. So at least I can enhance them a little bit so that way I can have some of these stats. Not the waifu. Yeah, really. Okay, I need to upgrade these. No. Go back. Thank you. Hey, I got more defense. Good, I need it. So now he actually has a lot more defense on him. So I kind of needed that. So let me go back here and now we can continue the chapter. No, wait. Go back. Fuck, go back. Accidentally selected the wrong hero. I want... Ooh, I can use Fine. Hell yeah. Somewhere in the Sidonian desert. Is there something you'd like to tell me? I'm sure you are not following me because you have your own business in this direction. Hey, are you leaving on your mission? Of course. You heard, Straze. There are embers that need extinguishing. Such a faithful servant. But why do you do this? Why betray your own world? Are you saying I don't look like the type? That's not what I meant. When I first saw you, I was suspicious. As I've said before, my gut feelings are rarely wrong. So you're going to keep bothering me like this until I change my mind and decide not to do it after all? Think what you like. Fine, I'll explain myself to you, but I don't think it will be what you're expecting. This world betrayed me long before I sought to betray it. Britannia, no. The entirety of Orbius. I was in grave danger of destruction. Few fought to save this world from the Archdemon. Sidonia and my own hometown felt barely any threat. I sacrificed my very body and soul for the greater good, as did all my comrades in the Enhanced Magic Division. Wait, he was part of the Advanced Mage Division? I didn't see him though. Hurry up and get your acts together before we clash with the Archdemon's forces. Use all the magic you have. Everyone, lend me your strength. What are you waiting for? Help her. Oh no, yeah, you're right. I did not see him before though, but he was actually part of the Sixth World. We saved the world, but my comrades and I felt none of the glory of that victory. I thought that coat looked familiar. Yeah. How come? We were kicked out of the church for taking part in forbidden experiments, thrown out onto the street without even the slightest treatment for the after effects. So he was part of the Ilios church? From that day onwards, I lost everything I held dear. I have no love left for this miserable world. So he was part of those forbidden experiments with the Ilios church and the Enhanced Mage Division. So he was actually during the Sixth World and also part of the Seventh World in episode 1, but we didn't really get to see him around that time frame because he was somewhere else at the time. So I kind of thought he looked familiar because I did see him in the Sixth World, but I didn't see him in the Seventh World in the first episode. I think, yeah, he was doing something else during the time, so that's why. I see. I guess I can empathize with that. What do you mean? War is hell. Back on Rekos, my father was a tailor of religious garments. One time, he was making robes for a priestess who wanted to stop discrimination against minority sects. At some point, that priestess became a judge for heresy trials, trying to erase her past. She accused us of being part of a cult and came to arrest my father while wearing those exact robes. No matter where you go, people are the same. Yeah, that's how I ended up being raised by mercenaries. I have known battlefields my entire life. The glory of victory? Don't make me laugh. Once the war is over, that's when all the traitors become swarming out of the woodwork. Do you have any idea how many people are more than happy to stab mercenaries in the back once they're no longer of any use to them? Unfortunately, yes. I felt that way before. Straze is the first employer I've ever had to actually keep his promises. Same for me. So now you know why I'm working for Straze. Can I trust you to quit bothering me all the time? Of course not. No, he's gonna annoy the fuck out of him, regardless. Just because I understand how you feel doesn't change anything. I'm only letting you off because Straze needs you for now. Don't get ahead of yourself. I'll be keeping an eye on you, always. Do what you like. This is actually really deep. So, a little bit in Karek is kind of beefing a little bit, but at least now I know something with Karek now. Whoa. What was that? A whole ground shook. What the fuck was that explosion though? Something enormous just fell over there. I don't think it was some kind of comet. I should approach carefully. Lady from the sky. So Violet's about to meet Luluka. Oh, there are beasts lying all over the place. Relying on my expert skills of deduction, it would seem that I'm tracking the route of our visitor who fell from the sky last night in a blaze of light. They simply brushed away anything in their way. Whoever they are, it's clear I'm dealing with something particularly violent and cruel. Yeah, there was that strange pattern drawn on the ground too. Perhaps it could be a remnant of some kind of evil ritual they were doing on their homeworld. Possibly. What if even my magnificent swordsmanship is not enough? This guy has an ego. What could this mysterious new being be? I'm getting goosebumps. But the great Violet Harrison won't back down in fear. I will follow and uncover its identity. Shit. So we got some unknown, and Violet's trying to figure out who the fuck fell from the sky, but I believe that's gonna be Leluca, so we had to get rid of these Gerbers and see what's up. Yep, here we go. Raguel Moore. Ooh. Fine, come at me. I'll take you all on at once. Oh, there he is. I saw Violet behind the tree. Oh no, that young woman is being attacked by ferocious beasts. But her hair and clothes are rather unique. Could she be a tourist from some other continent? What are you doing, you fool? There is a woman in danger, and here I am commenting on her appearance instead of saving her. Oh, hold on just a little longer, my lady. The Paralin Raiders are on their way. These stupid beasts, they won't stop attacking me. It's like they're possessed. I don't have time for this. I have to hurry up and get out of this area. Well, she fucking dipped. Maybe. Oh no. There are even more dangerous creatures that way. Oh, she must have not heard me. Yeah, I need to catch up with her before she ends up in big trouble. Hopefully she doesn't run into whichever horrific monster fell from the sky last night. I hope so too. Alright. We got the next pair of unknown over here. Bonk. Good, we still destroy him in one shot. Oh. There you are. Don't worry, my lady. Just get behind me. I will deal with these foul creatures. Huh? What now? Hey, what the fuck, man? Oh, he dodged. He's dodging it, dude. Lady, what the fuck are you doing? He manages to avoid everything I threw at him. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to help. And why should I believe that? I won't fall for such obvious tricks. What? And now we're gonna be fighting her, so I need my ult for this. I need my barrier too. Damn, I am.
Go away!
Uh-oh.
Disappear!
All decisions have consequences.
Ow, what the f—
Is it time for magic?
Okay. I need to get rid of your defenses.
Release mana.
I got rid of her defenses. I got rid of her defenses, so I helped to give her a good bonk. I just did that. Phew, that was a close one. Huh, you're smarter than you look. You anticipate my every attack. Impressive for a pathetic servant of Straze. Huh? Straze? The Black Knight, bringing chaos and destruction wherever he goes with his army of mysterious monsters. I don't really believe it, but they say he's from another world. Hey! Motherfucker has my skills! I'm literally the demon lord of chaos and destruction. This motherfucker has my power. No! I'm gonna have to get rid of this fucker. He is not what he says he is now. After embroiling the continent of Eureka in war, he turned to Britannia for a short while before disappearing again and arriving in my hometown. You don't think I'm one of that friend's lackeys, do you? Are you not? Of course not. I've been keeping track of his suspicious movements for a while now. You are in this game, I know, but I'm not Straze. Although my investigation, well, kind of, if you kind of put it that way. Although my investigations had to be put on hold since he went into hiding while I was in Britannia. But how do you know about him? We were from the same world, Rekos. I see. I always assumed that part about him being from another world was a lie. Either way, there's no need for us to keep fighting. Now that little misunderstanding has been dealt with, allow me to introduce myself. I am the pride of the Paralin Raiders, member of the Harrison family, paragons of honor and chivalry. Oh, were you kind enough to give me your hand yourself? Huh? She's holding my hand even tighter. You shouldn't be able to dodge me now. Oh shit, what are you doing? Let go of me. Ow. You shouldn't have annoyed me by dodging around so much. So rude, violent, and deceitful. Oh my, how can you talk to a lady like that? What happened to being a paragon of chivalry? I take back calling you a lady. You're an unrefined street rat. You know what? That's fair. Even though she's kind of new in our world, he kind of sees it that way. Oh, that's funny. Do whatever you like, you pathetic excuse for a night. Wow, okay. Tell me how you really feel. So now she's actually kind of... She did meet Violet, but not in the way I was expecting. So we have to make sure that we get Leluka on our side. Alright, give me another daily rep. I actually need to finish my daily reps. I forgot to do that. Use penguins on a hero. That's right. I need to do that. Okay, I actually need to work on those because I do want to finish my daily reputation so that way I can get the next hero. So, oh, wait. I saw the Covenant bookmarks. I saw that. Thank you. Okay, give me more of these heroes.
Goodbye.
I need more stigmas.
I'll see you later, if you're still alive.
I'm already alive, dude. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm actually doing pretty good so far, at least with the story. Now I just need to do my daily reps, so I need to basically level up some of my heroes for a little bit. Also, I do have Furious now, so I can actually build his kit, but unfortunately he has the wrong gear. So, but yeah, all of the ogre gear I actually had in my Tyria before, I gave it to Furious, but I do know he doesn't use this gear because he needs speed and something else. So I would have to check to see what gear he needs, but I can level him up again, so I kind of need that right now. Auto. Yes.
Only for Aachen.
Hell yeah. Cool. So I can unlock the rest of the daily reps. Okay, so let me check the daily rep to see if I completed it for the other thing. I think I didn't. I'm not entirely sure. No, I did not, so I would have to clear the rest of these. So grow spirit blooms in the forest of souls. So let me do that and... Oh, fuck, I don't have it yet. Fine, then. I'll do it the better way. Just get a ton of penguins. I need it for XP. So at least we could start focusing on the story again, because at least we got that down. But now we can keep going, because right now it's getting pretty damn good. So meeting the Covenant. So Violet hears about Straze from Leluka. Oh boy, so Leluka might actually meet us soon. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. I don't know who you are, but I will be using you. I don't know what that hero is, though she does look good. So that white light was you. That's right. So please don't refer to me as a monster, though it is of course true that I possess terrifying power. So terrifying that the surrounding area was burnt black. Are you mocking me for fighting with all those little creatures? They started it. They were this cute little thing with these tiny legs and pincers. I went to go pet it, but suddenly stabbed me with its tail and attacked. You tried to pet a scorpion? Oh, she tried petting a scorpion. That's unfortunate. Although being a creature that never went into this world before, that's kind of fair. So she doesn't really know anything about this place. So that is kind of fair. She did get stung. Hopefully she didn't get stung. You try petting a pet scorpion? Sure, I guess everyone has their own taste. They aren't usually so aggressive, but they've been acting strangely lately. All the animals have. Even fire acts weird nowadays. On a day like today, this campfire would usually be burning much stronger. I think I might have an explanation for that. The same thing happened back on Rekos. Oh? What was it? It's because the spirits are getting weaker. The balance of the world is falling apart. Back then, Straze, Orwana, Aluka? I'll tell you another time. I'm tired. Well, when you feel like you can share it, I'll be here to listen. I'll keep that in mind. Now she's hungry. I just realized I haven't actually eaten anything since coming here. Oh, where are my manners? Here, have one of these. It looks like fruit. It smells nice, at least. This is a special apple grown only on my family's estate. Not only is it delicious, it also helps you feel a lot lighter and invigorated. Yes. That's why I like apples. Apples are good. This isn't... You didn't enchant this apple in some way to paralyze me when I eat it, did you? No. What do you take me for? Think of it from my perspective. I just traveled here from another world. I can't blindly trust the first person I come across. I'm still not convinced you're not one of Straze's henchmen. Fine, I'll take a bite of it first then. Is that good enough? You want me to eat something somebody else has already taken a bite of? Ew. What exactly do you want from me? If you're not going to eat it, give it back. No, I'll eat it. Okay, good, she ate it. I was gonna say, it ain't fucking poison, lady. It's really delicious. Yeah. Act 5, Meeting the Covenant. This woman is crazy. Right, Akito? It is crazy. She is crazy. Phew, that was a good sleep. Oh, the tents are gone. And so is that stupid man with the big purple head. I knew it. He put some weird magic in that apple and escaped while I slept. You're blaming an apple because you overslept? What was I supposed to think? You vanished. Where'd you go? Were you worried? A true Berlin raider always wakes up before dawn to survey the area. It seems like it's been at least a few weeks. I felt traces of a small force heading towards Kawaraz. This area has been deserted for a long time. There aren't even any bandits since there's nobody here for them to rob. You don't know if it could have been Straze's army, but it's highly likely. Either way, it's suspicious. If we head southwest, we should end up at the Kawaraz ruins. Maybe we'll find something there. Good thinking, Violet. You lead the way. Fine, I was planning to anyway. He's the only one that knows the location of this place, so if she was the lead, she would have no idea where the fuck she was going.
Honestly, what a waste of time. Slap on the wrist.
Your suffering is self-inflicted.
Dealing with these things is so easy. Ludoka, watch out. Eh? Damn it. Hey, you actually got him. You can't relax until it's completely motionless. I was just distracted for a second. There's rarely any needs for shamans to go directly into battle on Rekos, so I'm not actually used to this kind of thing. Well, you'll get better at it over time. I have to if I want to face Straze. Oh, there was that thing I was going to tell you yesterday about what happened back in Rekos? Yeah. I suppose I should tell you more about Straze first. He was once a sacred knight, one of the chosen. He swore an oath to spend his life serving Rekos and doing good deeds in his name. A hero who greatly distinguished himself protecting the temple from unbelievers, donned in dazzling silver armor with long flowing hair. Oh, so he wasn't usually like this. Then what the fuck happened? Shaman girls would stare at him in awe whenever the sacred knights would pass by the spirit shrine. Now he wears armor of only the darkest black. Well, I haven't actually seen him myself, but that's what everyone says. Once he was corrupted, he can no longer wear the silver armor handed down to him by our god Rekos. Having finished the shaman ceremony, I returned from the forest world to find that a spreading corruption had changed everything. The promises we trusted and relied on had been shattered. Loyalty and devotion had turned into betrayal and hostility. This secret knight proclaimed that the very same god whom he had pledged to gave all glory and humility could not escape his sword. Wow! He was a good guy, then he decided to cosplay. Yeah, really. He tried to be me, and that really didn't work out the way he'd hoped. Got it. And so Straze claimed the life of Rekos, our world's one and only deity. I voice cracked on that. He killed a god. How is that even possible? Things you once thought impossible, one day you can wake up to discover they've become reality. You can't know that feels until... No kidding! You can't know how that feels until you experience it yourself. Maybe we'd have if the Archdemon had won in Britannia. But no matter how powerful, Straze is still only human. It would be difficult to manage such a thing without the intervention of transcendental beings. Yeah. Okay, I said that the wrong time either way. I agree. Even before Straze did that, there had been signs. The spirits were getting weaker, and people began to quickly become corrupted. There must be something or someone who intended for that to happen. Once I get a hold of him, then I'll find out. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, by the way.
How absurd. Alright, take this!
Hey, I got more gold. Gonna need that. Violet, look, those people are being surrounded by monsters. What are travelers doing in a place like this? As a Paralin raider, I can't just stand by and watch. I have to intervene before they get encircled. This doesn't have anything to do with the 2 young women in their group, does it? Oh, we're actually about to be in the mix. What are you suggesting? Violet Harrison acts in accordance with only the obligations of chivalry. Oi, just you watch. I'll save that weak-looking boy and his fluffy little pet too. Yeah, of course it's us. Okay, fine. Just don't hold anybody's hands. Excuse me. All right.
Are you trying to catch my ass? Whisk them all away!
I still can one-shot him. God, I love it. I saw clear the error of the Covenant. I can't believe it. I hope I wasn't being too presumptuous by cutting in. No, not at all. Thank you for helping us. We would have been ambushed otherwise. We were doing just fine by ourselves, you know. Arky. I remember hearing you complain that there were too many monsters and wishing that somebody would come help us. Cube, that, just ignore him. That must be your guardian, Arceus. And this beautiful woman beside you would be Mercedes? Oh, yes, pleased to meet you, Violet. They know about the Covenant here in Sidonia as well? Not exactly. The Church of the Goddess doesn't have much of a presence here. The Covenant and even the Archdemon War feel like little more than another country's legend. Are you serious? I was in Britannia for a while and read a lot of old records. I heard some stories from Sir Charles as well. Ah, Sir Charles mentioned you. Violet of Berlin, I remember now. Sir Charles mentioned me? I guess it's only natural I would have left a strong impression. It's not often you come across a knight as brave and talented as myself. Would you mind passing on a message for me when you return to Britannia? I tell Princess Aether that Violet is trying his hardest to find a tryst that would suit her. Aether is a she? I've been saying he this entire time. Oops, that was my fault. I think she's fallen for him. I'm not entirely sure about that. I think she was just caught off guard, that's why. Actually, that's why Sir Charles mentioned you. There was something he wanted me to pass on if we ever met. Oh, what is it? Prince Aether does not need a dress. Although, technically, I should be saying okay, so I was right. It was a he the entire time. So Violet said she by accident. Whoops. Okay, so duly noted. I knew I wasn't gonna schizo myself in saying that Aether is not a she. Aether is a he the entire time. Although technically I should be saying King Arthur, or Aether. It's been a while now since he was coronated. What? Aether's oh no, yeah, Violet, you idiot. I knew it. My first impressions are never wrong. Does a day go by where you don't make yourself look like an idiot? You good for nothing knight. Shut up, it was an easy misunderstanding to make. The era of the Covenant, this place really has no shortage of surprises. Back on Rekos, our god would appear directly all the time. There was no need for some kind of stand-in. I see. Now that we made our introductions, we should get going. We must reach the Kawara's ruins before the sun sets. Oh, you were going that way as well? How about we go together? Sure. We were heading down that path anyway. They want to put him in the dress. Yeah, Violet thought that King Aether was a she, so that's why he was thinking of giving him a dress. But that would actually, I would feel so bad for Aether. But he didn't know at the time, so now we actually gave him the info on King Arthur. This ain't King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, but King Aether. Shadow Information Broker's request. Shadow Information Broker's request has been unlocked. You can now check Shadow Information Broker's request under battle and seasonal. Oh, so I unlocked this now. So Automaton Tower. You have unlocked the Automaton Tower. Defeat enemies in the tower and receive grand rewards. Ooh. Interesting. You have reached a star reward. Nice. I got another. Ooh. Okay, so we're actually getting pretty deep into the story right now. Okay, good. I can actually get this. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is a Soul Weaver hero summon ticket for a 5-star hero. So unfortunately, light and dark elements won't work. But I got another free Covenant summon for 10 days or 2 days instead of 10. So I can receive this. Fuck. I got Ray. I don't use this guy. An Akin military doctor who dreams of reformation. So this guy is a support hero. Let's see. Attacks by throwing a bottle, dispelling 1 debuff from an ally. Oh, so this guy is literally true support. So I'm not gonna bother getting him for that. Also, what did I get? Hey, there we go. Now I got it. So now I can actually go after the summon again. Go after the summon again. Good. Let's see if we could get the hero that we need. Nope, that's not what I need. Oh! Yes, I got Bellona again, so I can actually memory imprint her. Good. I can actually make her stronger. I need that. Okay, now I need to go back to my hero and get Bellona to whatever I have next. Oh, she's at B, so I can get her to A. So that would actually help. Let me do it. Let me do it. Yes. Hell yeah. Now she has +9 attack. Holy shit. And now if we get her again, we can start going after the S tiers. Fuck, I got her again. So now I can go back to the hero transmission because I don't really need the others. Other than these guys, because I don't really need them. But I'm keeping Ray though, because he is actually a perfect support hero. So I definitely don't want to get rid of him yet. So I'm gonna keep him there for now. Okay, let's check all the other notifications that we got. So there's a new event that started. Brigida's, wait, what? Hello, Error. I have heard so much about you. This is the first time seeing you in person, though. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Brigida, pretty famous information broker back in Eurasia. Not to brag or anything. Why did I come to Azera? Isn't it only natural for an information broker to chase after anything valuable? Yeah, that's fair. After 20 years of isolation, I've noticed this continent doesn't have a single decent information broker. Fair. So I'm looking into opening a Britannian branch of Brigida's Intellect Network. Huh, there's already an information broker? Ah, Garo, that bar owner, you mean. I am Brigida, the pride of Eurasia's most prestigious information broker family. How insulting comparing me to some small-time merchant who trains in pub gossip. You look skeptical. I suppose I'll have to prove myself with results rather than words. Come with me, I'll show you what I can offer. Alright. Oof, man, can't catch a break, yeah. It's still a bit messy since I haven't finished organizing everything, but bear with me. Now, where did I put my intelligence notebook? Ah, here it is.
Stretch!
Thank you! I need the stretch, actually. This is a notebook where I've compiled my investigations since arriving in Azera. Oh yeah, that felt great. I needed that. Okay. It contains records of various anomalies that have appeared across Britannia since the mana barrier disappeared. Of course, you may already know about some of these locations and monsters, but the true value of my notebook is that everything recorded here is hot off the press, the latest information. While you've been out having adventures, some places have become inaccessible. Yeah, unfortunately, when I want to go into certain places, I don't even have them unlocked yet. I went there myself for field investigation and confirmed it firsthand. They're blocked by mana barriers similar in nature of the one that once surrounded all of Britannia. since it was a powerful barrier that lasted for decades. Perhaps even after the mana barrier disappeared, its remnants continue to affect all sorts of creatures. Anyway, so what do you think of my intel? Quite intriguing, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I hear you and Charles Sharon have been working hard to resolve these anomalies. With my information, things would go much more smoothly, wouldn't they? Since this is fresh intelligence scattered through countless channels, these records are worth a fortune, but as a special grand opening promotion, I'll let you see it for free this time. It's a win-win. You get my intel, I get to collect data from your investigations. If you're grateful, put it in a good word for me with the Knight Commander, will you? Yeah. Ah, okay. So we have this now, and eventually we can go to Expedition, Trial of the Constellations, and Hall of Trials. Please don't crash on me. That would suck. I think it's gonna crash on me. Probably. No, my internet's actually being a bit bitchy. That's why. I think I'm about to disconnect here in a sec. Yep, I was right. Yep, I was right. I got disconnected. Kind of figured. Wait, what? Season content module first enter module doc already exists? Question mark what? How? I didn't actually close out the game? What just happened? Can I go in the seasonal thing? Do I not have it active? What the fuck happened? Is it not letting me in the season? I guess I can't go to it yet, which is really unfortunate. I gotta figure out a way to fix that. I can't even get into it because it's basically blocked for me still, so I'll basically have to get out of it so that way I can go back to the story again. I guess I have to wait until I get further into the game so I can unlock it, but oh well. You can't really do much about that because apparently that Shadow Company feature is not available for us, so we are kind of unfortunate at the moment, so big tough. Big sad. Oh well. Okay. Alright, now we are definitely gonna be continuing the story for sure because unfortunately for where we are at right now, we can't really do much anyways because we basically have to work on the story a bit more and then we can go into chapter 2 and see what's going on with that. But so far with just chapter 1 alone, this entire chapter is actually pretty long. So I think this episode will probably be a bit longer, not the series episode, but for the series entirety, I think the rest of these chapters will be incredibly long, so I think we would have to do like one chapter per stream for the story and then work on building our heroes because I don't think I'm going to be able to get to chapter 2 after this. So hey, at least what we could try to do, if chapter 2 is actually short, then we could definitely get to chapter 3 and see if we could get to Hunt. But so far it's actually pretty good regardless. So we have to basically shoot this off real quick and then we should be good to go. All right, let's clear this out. But we actually get to see we can go after a new piece of gear. So we're not really that important for that gear piece. So I don't need it. All right, Guerrera's Ruins entrance. Wow, they really are ruins. Strange. This place was once part of the old Chandra Empire. Oh, another place that we got? Oh, water. Okay. Pilgrims and merchants used to stay here. This was never just some untamed wilderness like the Ripinel Plains. You're trying to say it shouldn't be this damaged? It seems like it's been overrun by monsters. It's my first time coming here since my first assignment. I know some time has passed, but for it to have changed this dramatically. Maybe Straze and his forces passed through here. They tend to have this kind of effect. Still, even for a ruin, this place is kind of unfortunate. Act 6, Vestiges of Evil. Meldrick should be southwest of here. There's a large mountain on the way, though it won't be an easy journey. Usually you would have to pass through Aken or Witch Haven, but since you come from the north, you won't know the right paths to take. Meldrick is an isolationist city with little outside trade, so they don't bother making new paths for outsiders. We'll need to cut through the mountains then. We don't have the time to go back far. That's right, we can't afford to delay finding out what's happening to Malachus by even a single second. Malachus, I was right that fires were getting weaker lately, yeah. But more importantly, my brightly shining beauty, I don't think we've been properly introduced. Oh? May I, Violet, a humble knight of the Harrison family, kiss the back of this shiny hand of yours as a sign of my worship and respect towards you? This guy, man. No, you may not. Oh, okay. This guy tried so hard. He's trying too damn hard, dude. Don't try. That ain't gonna work on Destina. Oh, that's funny. Violet, there's never a dull moment with you. Rekos must have been lacking in high society. No wonder you have no manners. Oh no, we had it. We just lacked self-absorbed playboys like yourself. Or maybe they just had no interest in a foul-mouthed street rat like you. What are you trying to say, you stupid purple bitch? These two make a great duo. Oh, that's funny. Here we go again. Stop, you both. Can we please just go into the ruins now? We can't spend all day standing here arguing. Yes. That would be better on our part. From that day forward, Straze vanished from Rekos. Nobody knew where he had gone or why. Some hoped it meant the end of our nightmare, yeah. But the number of his monsters only kept growing. Every continent, any trace of civilization, was reduced to ashes. So he vanished because he had come to Orbis and was still sleeping at the time. Perhaps there is some connection between Straze coming to our world and the weakening of the spirits. Maybe. The same thing happened to Rekos. Interesting.
Let's see what you're capable of. Excuse me?
Your efforts are futile.
Oh, hello. Did you hear that? It's Flurry. Arky's right. I heard it too. Flurry? It's the name of the hawk Flurry fights with. Oh, that dark elf that we saw in the 7th world in episode 1. And that sound is its cry? It sure is. Strange. Anyway, it seems to have come from over there. I was right. This really is a miserable place. Nothing but dirt and monsters. Monsters. I knew it. It was Flurry. I knew it sounded too good to be true when you came to me with this shell. You've dragged me into hell again. Now you've made me lie to Flurry. Well, since it was only escorting one merchant, I assumed it would be over quickly. Do you two ever stop complaining? I paid you well. You never said we'd be coming somewhere so desolate and dangerous. I did think the payment was suspiciously large, though. The post on the bulletin board must have mentioned where we would be escorting him. Well, yeah, but how am I supposed to know where Sidonia is? You'd agreed to it too. You were excited about earning all this money. You didn't check where Sidonia is either. Huche is here. You should see it as a great chance to explore somewhere new. You just expanded the Longtail Company's potential market too. Well, if you put it that way. Look over there, isn't that Ross and Arky? And Mercedes, and I don't recognize the others though. It really was Clear and Flurry. Armin and Huche, it's been a while. What's good? Aha, I keep running into you. Oh, is this mercenary with the cute pointy ears also an acquaintance of Ross? I ought to give you some lovely earrings. Cute? But I can't wear earrings because my ears are too sensitive. Such a shame, though I must say the decoration on those ears protectors of yours is exquisite. You really never miss an opportunity, do you, Violet? He is still trying to be... Okay. He is such a lady killer, but holy hell, he is trying way too hard. Arky noticed it too. It's impressive. Yeah. Where are you going, Ross? We're following Huche up north. We're heading west. We're going to Mildred, the city of fire. Oh, I see. We're traveling to the northern gate. Well then, I guess we'll have to leave, yeah, to go on your way. See you again soon. Yay! You too, Flurry. And make sure you don't forget, Heir of the Covenant, huh? I'm talking about our little agreement. Oh. Arby's is fun. Everyone has such strong personalities. Even the embodiment of their goddess isn't safe from being pressured about paying his debts. That's a problem because the goddess ain't here in this world anymore. Also, guys, get ready because you will have an ad in about 40 seconds.
Just a slap on the wrist.
Yes? You're not just a normal shaman, are you, Destina? The light inside of you, I've never seen anyone so bright. You can't feel it, as one should expect from a shaman. Destina is the spirit lord of light. She's temporarily taking human form. Haha! So Destina is a spirit lord. Holy shit! I did not know that. Wow, so for the longest time we actually had Destina as a spirit lord with us the entire time. That's actually freaking great. I love that. Also, you guys are about to get an ad in about 2 seconds, so I'll see you soon. But I gotta get some water, so I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and also welcome back, everyone. Now we're continuing with Epic 7, so we are actually about to go to Destina is the Spirit Lord of Light, and everything that's been going on so far, it's been getting pretty deep because Straze is dealing a lot of Chaos Gates against us right now, and it is getting a bit tougher now that these unknown creatures are starting to get more and more in numbers. So we're about to go into a place to see what we can figure out with. Hopefully we can get some information with these unknown creatures and see what we could do with Luluka being by our side. And now that she's not an enemy anymore, we now have her as an ally. So we're kind of figuring out what we're going to be doing once we get to the City of Fire. So it's going to be quite interesting in what's going to be happening. So here we go. Ah, really? I thought she wasn't a normal person. That's right. I'm Destina, the Spirit Lord of Autumn, Beast of the Western Light. So, something like the Light Sovereign back on my world? Perhaps. I knew it. Then from now on I should call you Lord Destina, right? Do we get honor fixed too? Of course not. You aren't Spirit Lords. Ha! She just does whatever she pleases. Does this mean you could talk with spirits, Luca? Uh-huh. I used to chat all day with the spirits in the forest world, but I've never talked with somebody as highly as ranked as you, Lord Destina. I'm curious how the ouch, wrong hole. Water came in the wrong hole. Not cool. I'm curious how the light spirits would have looked on Rekos. They're different from the ones here, but not by much. You should try coming to Rekos, Lord Destina. But almost all the spirits there have disappeared. That's why I'm determined to protect the spirits here on Orbis. Yep. That's why the little spirit that was protecting her, she summoned her here. And that's why every single spirit is basically been dead. So, yeah, I'm not dying, Akito. I ain't dying yet. I just drank water and it went in the wrong hole. Some water went into my lungs and that was not cool. Okay.
Can you hold out for more? Are you trying to catch my eye? Unsightly weeds. Must be cut.
Getting rid of their defenses was so damn worth it. It looks like there was a short battle here. How do you know all these things, Violet? There's a lot of evidence around here that these ruins were destroyed only recently, not to mention the bloodstains all over the place. Do you not see? Gotta hate it when it goes in the wrong hole. Wait, that sounds sus. No, it went into some water went into my lungs and I had to hack it up so it doesn't fucking stay there. So, wrong time. It's hard not to guess. It's not hard to guess that. And here, it looks like a fire spirit was forcefully extinguished. Maybe I can feel its emotions at that final moment. Is that possible? Amazing. Rekos shamans can soothe spirits who are sad or hurt by interacting with them like this. Okay then. Ooh, so this is what happened. Attack! Oh shit. Don't rest until you reach Aken. Oh, Straze was here before us. Oh, this ain't good. Destroy anything that stands in your way. Straze, you saw him? He must have passed through here. He led his armies here from the west gate and went south. He went south towards the place called Aken. Aken? He must have been heading for the south gate then. I don't know when this vision happened though. Who knows how far they could have gone. Yeah, still, I should chase after him. Will you help me? I'm concerned about Straze as well, but I think it's more important to check out on Malachus first. I agree, if something happens to Malachus, the balance of all the spirits will fall apart. That must be stopped from happening. I agree with Destina. True, you should probably focus on that first. What will you do, Violet? I'm not thrilled about it, but I should probably help this rude little girl. Really? I was already trying to track down Straze, and this kid doesn't know the way to Aken either. I'll try to avoid making fun of your big head, and thanks for showing me. Only for a while, though. Lol. She likes bullying Violet. That's funny. Good enough for me. That's funny. So those two are still going at it. Trying hard enough, though. Hey, we got a new weapon. I technically don't need it. Alright. Ooh, I can... Ooh. I forgot who that fucking was, but I do know that she was in, Genshin Impact, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I forgot her name. I think. Do you really have no intention of making a concession, Great Chief? How you doing, Barry? How you doing? We actually are doing episode 2 for Epic 7 today, so we are kind of in the middle of chapter 1 right now. And why should I? Are you still unwilling to accept my authority as Great Chief? Nobody here said any such thing. Don't say I didn't warn you this would happen. Kawazu doesn't listen to us. He had no intention of conceding from the start. Yeah, are you feeling okay? I heard you were also having a rough time earlier. You must obey the orders of the Great Chief. That is the law of Meldrek. Oh, it was Meldrek. If you cannot accept that, you should not have lost to me in the Great Chief exam. Are you saying we should follow whatever you say without question? You can't win every argument by bringing that up. The Great Chief Kawazu, standing here insulting the other chiefs is of no help to our people. Yeah. How about we try requesting a revelation from Malicus? That way we can have something we all agree on. That's an excellent idea and keeping with our traditions. Malicus, do you still not know, or are you just pretending not to? Malicus's consciousness is vanished quite some time ago. Even if you enter the fire sanctum, you can't feel a thing. That's impossible. I had thought the fire was getting weaker, but can that really be true, Great Chief? Unfortunately, the time of waiting for revelations is over. From now on, we must decide everything ourselves. Now leave. The Great Chief's decision is final. I refuse to accept it, as do I. Great Chief Kawazu, you are making a grave mistake. Oh shit. Act 7, Dim Flame. I can feel him. It's incredibly faint, but it's gradually becoming stronger as we get closer. Malicus still lives. Hooray! This is fantastic news. With Malicus gone, all of the flames in Orbis would slowly grow weaker before extinguishing altogether, never to reignite. There's still time. We have to hurry before that can happen. Yes. And I don't think Malicus would last a bit longer, but we'd have to get there as fast as we can before he disappears for good.
All right, take this.
I have zero tolerance for my enemies.
That is so weird. What was his element?
I will do my
Fire.
best.
Bro, I am water and that didn't do a lot of damage? That's crazy. But at least I killed him though.
I present to you the greatest magic. Let's see what you're capable
didn't
of.
do shit.
Excuse me.
There we go. Much better. Mercedes? Yes, Decina? I've been meaning to say this since we first met, but I didn't want to be rude. However, I can't hold it any longer. You are a wraith, aren't you? Yes, I am. Wait, Destina, it's not like that. I know, that's what had me so curious. Your body is that of a wraith, yet you lack the same malicious darkness. All I feel from you is the warmth of life and light. Yeah. How could such a thing be possible? Arky will explain. It's because of the Archdemon War. Master and Vildred had a yeah, okay, so they're about to explain what's happened in episode 1. Master and Vildred had a fierce showdown at the Tagahill ruins, and my weak master was soundly defeated. You little bastard. Did you really have to say it like that? Ross fought bravely, though he lost all the same. Oh, we did lose? I thought we won. The result is not the important part. Arky is only being faithful to the truth of what happened. Please continue, Arxis. But Mira sent Master and Arky away and let herself be captured in our place. She was so cool. Without her, we all would have died. After capturing her, they forced her to become a vessel for Angraf's soul, and she became Archdemon Mercedes. Oh no. Mira, why are you reacting like this is a story about somebody else? Arky was so scared back then. So that's what happened. So thanks to Master's help, Arky was able to defeat the Archdemon once and for all. Master was able to thanks to Arky. But Master refused to give up on Mira's soul, which had been combined with the Archdemon's. He took that soul with him, and he wandered across all of Britannia, trying to find a way to separate them. Oh, how he suffered. Eventually, we talked with the World Tree, who told us to go to Dusselnork and complete the rich rite of moonlight. Of course, I was right about the World Tree, so now my memory is starting to become more clear because I actually did this recently. So I am actually almost caught up with my old main account, so we're actually, because I do know that in my old main account, I actually just started chapter 2. So after we complete this, then we're basically gonna be right back where I started from my old account. So you guys will actually get to see the new stuff, and I actually get to see the new stuff on this account now. So, and it's now getting a lot more clear now. So yeah, now that's how you were able to separate the souls. Incredible. And yeah, Mercedes, that's why she's okay. So now that's why Mercedes is still alive, because we basically had to separate the Archdemon's soul and Mercedes' soul to two separate entities, and basically just destroy the Archdemon's soul and keep Mercedes alive. So thankfully we did that, and now Mercedes is here. So we actually did it. Arky didn't get that far yet. How did you know? Well, it's quite a predictable ending. How else would Mercedes be here with us right now? Good point. It was a very shocking story, Arky. I think this could all be considered a miracle. So that's why I can sense such warmth from her. Yeah, is that so? Yeah. Everybody actually likes Mercedes.
How will the battle go?
Plus, I wanted Mercedes to live, damn it.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
All right.
Water, gust. Whisk them all away!
I can still one-shot him. This is very strange. There have been occasions before where spirits became aggressive or fought one another, but this? The monsters on the way here were the same. They've suddenly become starved for blood. It's as if they've been hypnotized. Oh? Master's right. All their eyes are weird. They definitely don't appear to be normal. This must have happened because they escaped Malicus's control. We need to hope nothing happens in Meldrick before we can reach Malicus's refuge and do something. This is extremely worrying. Yes, indeed. Alright. Open a treasure chest in episode. Nice. So now we actually got that daily down. But I think that's for the Path of Air, so we can actually check that. No, actually it was for the daily. I was right. Okay, we can't really do much of anything at the moment, but can we do something?
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that, but can we do something on the weekly mission? Yes, sir. Now I got that down. We don't have anything for that yet, so we are good to go. Oh yeah, that's right. I do want to build my heroes real quick, so that was my main focus. The next thing I do want to get towards is finishing Hecate's skills, but I need a ton of her regular fighting spirit catalysts, so I don't have enough of those, so I would have to do that for the guild. So I need to request an aid real quick before we go into the story. So let me go back to guild, then go to aid, then request aid, and then I need the fighting spirit catalyst. So now we got that, because I need like 14. I need 14. And then right now I have 6, so I need 8. I need 8 in order for me to get to finishing Hecate's skills. So let me go back into the episode and complete chapter 1, because we are 3 X away from completing chapter 1, which is actually it's getting pretty damn good so far. Bewitched by a little bit, Magnar attempts to trap Ross and his companions, so we are actually dealing with another creature, which is Magnar. This ain't good. Uh-oh. Okay, we are definitely going to be using something else for this. Somebody actually has Spectre Tenebria, so we actually are going to be using her for this. Hell yeah. Covenant, inheriting the will of the goddess? Everything about this planet is so stupid. Of course, a little bit. That's why I can't just leave them to whatever they want. Straze says there's no need to pay any attention to them, but I can't help it. If I go out there myself, Straze might misunderstand, so I'll have to take a more indirect approach. I just want to test their strength a little. Don't you think that it's a great idea, Magnar? Oh, great guardian of the flame? Oh, fuck, he is pissed. Magnar, great guardian of the flame. Nobody can control you, can you? Whoa, this guy actually looks really cool, though. Magnar, nobody can control me. Not even that weakling Malicus. Malicus can't control me. I am the great guardian of the flame. Exactly. That's why you can't let anybody invade your territory. Nobody can invade Magnar's territory. That's why you can't let that Covenant kid pass through here. He will not pass through this tunnel. Oh shit. Oh shit. This ain't good. Omen of Contamination, Act 8. We need to cross that mountain range. It looks so steep to climb without any gear, not to mention the lava flowing out of the middle of it. Arky's beautiful fur could even catch on fire. Should we return to the ruins and go through Akan instead? It would mean arriving much later, but I also think it is beyond me to climb such a mountain on my current physical form. Fortunately, there is another way. A series of tunnels dug long ago by the spirits of nature. After Malachus and the fire spirits created Meldrek, the children of the earth living in the tunnels couldn't stand the change in environment and left. They will have been out of use for a very long time, but unless something has happened, there should be no reason for them not to still be perfectly stable. But judging by what we've seen so far, I don't think the fire spirits living there will be happy to see us. Are those tunnels the only way to get to Meldrek from here? Yes, it's either that or climbing the mountain. I think it'd be better to climb the mountain. Arky hates mountain climbing. I don't think I can even make it halfway up. But if we take the same road as Violet and Leluca, it'll take days longer. Well then, I guess we have no other choice. Yeah, we would have to cross the mountain. Oh shit. This ain't good.
Honestly, what a waste of time. All right, take this. I'm excited.
Damn it. That had a resistance. You said Alex's refuge is somewhere along the top of that mountain range, didn't you? That's right. There should be a path to it below Meldrek. We must go through the fire sanctum past the fire spirits who guard it. So the city, it was built by the fire spirits? Oh, not at all. Meldrek has a close relationship with the fire spirits, but its builders were human. The people there are known as the Moor and have a long tradition of serving Malachus and the Flame. You definitely need to be fond of fire to build your city in the middle of a volcano. Yeah, that is so true. Though my place kind of evolves around this. I imagine that Malachus ensured the volcano would no longer erupt once everyone had settled there. A spirit lord must protect their followers. That's why I'm here. But it's starting to become active again. I hope nothing has happened to them. True. Thank you. I'll take more gold. We need it. All right.
Let's see what you're capable of. Just a slap on the wrist.
I can still one-shot him. Leluca must have reached Aken by now. I feel a very strong bond between her and the spirits. The spirits of Rekos seem to have blessed her greatly. I wish we could find out more about Straze. It would be a great help. His followers might be keeping an eye out for pursuers. Those two could end up in a lot of danger. Leluca is very strong, and the knight who went with her seems talented in swordsmanship too. I don't think we need to worry about them too much. Mira's right. Arky knows we'll meet him again before long. Just you wait and see. Oh, hell. A city in a volcano sounds yes. Yes.
How absurd.
Plus, having a place living inside a volcano actually sounds pretty freaking fun. Fuck yeah. And we got a weapon enhanced powder. Good. More upgrades. Rouse, down here, there's a small hole someone should be able to fit through. I was expecting something a little more impressive. Well, I guess the tunnel wasn't originally made for humans anyway. Indeed, that's why so few people are aware of its existence. We'll have to go in one at a time. I'll enter first. It should start getting wider once we're inside. Hopefully. There's a hot wind coming out all of a sudden. Arky's scared. Arky doesn't want to go in. Stop complaining and do it. We've come too far to turn back now. Don't push. Stop. Why are you so strong? I'll start pulling from this side. I hate you all. Stop bitching, Arky. You'll get through it eventually. There we go. Arky's starting to bitch a lot more now that we're in a bit of a hot area at the moment. And honestly, I don't blame Arky for kind of being concerned for himself because, yeah, his fur will kind of burn if we actually get near the volcano, even though we kind of are anyways. But, Arky needs to fucking grow up and actually grow a pair so that way we can fight this, whoever we're fighting next. Alright. I'll take secret. Alright. Ooh, we got 5 more covenant tools, so we can actually get that. I hate the heat too. I feel that. I love the heat. It makes my powers a lot stronger here. How dare they? Setting foot in my precious home. False promises, beasts of deceit, corrupt birth, irresponsible feelings. This pure land of fire is being defiled. Just you wait. Raging flames, blazing infernos. They will be your judgment. Oh shit. So I think Magnar will be our next boss. Madness in the Flame, Act 9. Roz, I can see a number of unknown inside the tunnel. Unknown? She's right. How did they get here? This is the territory of the fire spirits. They must have appeared at the same time the spirits began acting strangely. It's hard to know for certain, but there must be some connection. It's not just the fire spirits. The animals are weird too. So violent. Anyway, we shouldn't stop here. And who knows? There could be some clues in Meldrick. Hopefully we could find some clues here, because at least we can maybe figure out a way to stop Magnar or find Malicus and see what's going on with him. Hopefully we can get more information about that soon.
I will do my best.
Your efforts are futile.
Okay. Hell yeah, we got more weapon enhancement powders. Good. And we got more gold. I'll take it.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Excuse me.
Bonk. Still love that. Thank God I upgraded my Tyria gear. The ground hasn't changed yet, but it feels completely lifeless. The light energy is almost non-existent as well. It's almost like the land of death. It seems like a chaos gate opened here. How can so many chaos gates keep appearing in the same area? It can't just be coincidence. Is Luca right about all this all being the work of Straze? Could his cruelty now be directed towards Orbis? Yeah. Maybe Straze and his forces pass through here. They tend to have this kind of effect. In the end, only destruction and death will remain. I was just remembering what Leluca was saying about how everywhere Straze goes ends up like this. Oh. This is not just an issue of monsters growing in number and attacking people. As the energy of life fades away, the spirits forget their duties and direct their powers towards hatred and causing harm. If this continues, the balance will be broken and the rules that support the world will collapse. I hate everything. I hate even imagining such a scenario. That's why we need to defeat Straze, and hopefully we could stop these chaos gates from spawning. Because now that I know that Straze is the one spawning these chaos gates, so that's why every time when he goes through these locations, every single time we find these chaos gates, there's a ton of freaking unknown that just spawns out of fucking nowhere as soon as we arrive. So no matter what we do, Straze will basically be one step ahead of us. So, which is kind of unfortunate. So we have to figure out a way to get it one step ahead of him so he can actually stop this fucker. That must be how Straze destroyed Rekos. So chaos to weaken its defined power before eventually cutting off its breath altogether. We can't allow our world to suffer the same fate. We have to stop him, no matter what happens. Give me more soul, I'll take it. Alright.
Honestly, what a waste of time.
I need to use a burn on this, and I need on
Unsightly
you.
weeds. Must be cut.
Fuck yeah. 29,000 damage. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. There are a lot of fire spirits here. You must be hot with all that fur, Arky. It's hell. I'm worried about it catching fire too. Just a little longer. We've almost reached the center of the tunnel work. Really? Are we finally leaving? She only said the center. We're still barely halfway. Arky's so sad. Big sad. Arky thought we were gonna leave the volcano tunnel and hopefully that his fur won't dissipate, but unfortunately we're not even halfway there. So we're still in the volcano. Malix's servant, Magnar, should be somewhere deep inside that tunnel. He's strong, so he shouldn't have lost control like the spirits here. He won't fight us. Are you sure about that? If we're lucky, we should be able to get through without much trouble. Hopefully. But are you sure about that? Because Magnar right now is not himself right now. From cotton ball to ball of fire. Yes, honestly, I would like to see Arky in a different shade of fire. That would actually be cool. Not literally killing him, but it would be cool to see what would look like on him. Hey, I got another. Oh, damn it, I'm 7 short. Balls. I was hoping I would get another chance for a summon. Oh well. But alright, now we're about to fight off against the final boss of Chapter 1, which is Dazzled Magnar. So what is his immunity stats? None of the things that we can do. Son of a bitch. And so he's immune from burn, sleep, silence, stun, redirected, provoke, and fear. So I can't use majority of these. Fuck. So we basically have to make sure that we cut his defenses down by a lot, so that way we can deal a max amount of damage as much as we can. So, and then we can actually get Mologoras here from this, so we definitely need more of these. But now let's go after Magnar and see what we can do against him. Ooh, somebody actually has Aki. Cool, I can actually test him out, see what he can do. Here we go. Act 10, Rampaging Spirit. We can't have come this far without Magnar knowing we're here, but he hasn't appeared at all. More importantly, it's even hotter here. Arky can't bear this any longer. You don't really have much other choice, Arky. If you just sit there complaining, then your fur will definitely set on fire. But you're right, the temperature has definitely been rising. It's even getting hard to breathe. Well, you're almost getting to the center of the volcano, so kinda makes sense. That kind of makes sense. It almost like there's a bonfire right behind us. It is suspicious how hot it became so suddenly. All we've walked past is stone cave. Oh shit, Ross, behind us, there's a fireball coming down the tunnel. What's going on? It's filled with dark energy. Is someone trying to make sure we can't turn back? That's not at all. That's not all. It's gradually getting closer and closer. Wait, it's getting faster. It's getting faster. Arky's out of here. I won't die in a place like this. Where the fuck are you, you bastard? You can't run away like this without us. The master should hurry up and run too. I think I agree with Arky. We need to escape. If those evil flames reach us, there won't be anything left of us. So we basically have to get the fuck out of the volcano before we actually burn alive down here. Though I would be fine no matter what, but
How absurd.
these guys unfortunately won't last much longer if we just stay here. So we have to find our exit. Ooh, we got more enhancement powder. Arky can't go further any further. That's weird. There's nothing weird about it. Arky is just unfit. Well, that goes without saying, but I was talking about the fireball. You're right. It's as if it's trying to drive us in a certain direction. But at the same time, we can't let it catch up with us. So we're running straight into a trap? Most likely. We need to watch out for an ambush. Ross, it's getting closer again. The temperature is rising. We don't have much other choice but to keep running. So we have to keep going and make sure that we find the exit because we are about to actually catch up with this fireball that's chasing us right now.
I've been waiting for this moment. Release mana.
I missed.
Let's see what you're capable of. All right, take this.
That's better. I was gonna say, I missed. I didn't get enough damage. I tried to go for the kill, but I missed and I missed. Oh, fuck. I don't feel the fireball anymore. It must have stopped somewhere. Thank the goddess. Arky's little legs were about to fall off. This must be the place it was trying to bring us. Ross, someone seems to be waiting up ahead. I'll prepare for a fight. Like, yeah. Like Indiana Jones, but with a fireball. Yeah, exactly. So this is where you were, Magnar. Destina, Lord of Light, who loved humans so much, she herself became one. Were you the one responsible for that fireball? I was. Think of it as an invitation. Were you scared? Did you think that weak body of yours would be turned to ash? How shameful. For the Lord of Light to die in such a pathetic little body blessed by the forest spirits. Excuse me? A mere spirit system yourself dares to sneer at a spirit lord? Malachus will not forgive such impudence. Malachus, slow to fire. Ha! Do you think that name holds any threat to me anymore? Malachus is gone, not to be seen, not to be heard. All that remains is a frail, dying breath. That too will be gone before long. Magnar, you insult Malachus. Have you renounced your responsibilities as an eminent spirit? What's it to you? Without Malachus, chaos will come to the world of fire. Destina, you know as well as anyone that if nobody is there to take up Malachus's mantle, the world will begin to collapse. Who else but the strongest and most talented of all children of the flame, Magnar? I will build a new order. You have fallen to darkness, Magnar. Come to your senses, or there will be trouble. This is where it all starts, the domain of the great Magnar. The history of Orbis will be rewritten in fire. All other spirits will kneel before the flame. There will be no place for unworthy spirit lords or the false promises of the powerless goddess. I don't think we can talk this out. No, we cannot talk this. We cannot talk with this guy anymore because unfortunately he's not himself. So, which is kind of unfortunate. Fallen Magnar of the Flame, you shall face the judgment of Destina, Lord of Light. Here we go. Final boss. Holy shit, he's actually pretty freaking cool.
Eye?
And damn, his whole thing is a snake too. Shit, this guy is cool. Okay, time to finish him off. So much edge, yeah.
How will the battle go?
I
Your
missed.
suffering is self-inflicted.
I need my barrier.
Grant me power, Lord Noyas. Are you finished fighting yet? With
I
each
should.
meaningless
Okay, good.
hour,
Actually, it dealt the crit damage on him. Come on.
you degrade yourself further.
Ah, I missed.
Decided to fight back. How
Death
foolish.
is closer than you think.
Yes. Damn, I'm good. Oh, that actually worked so well in our favor. Thank God I hit the barrier up. Hey, now he's back to normal. Magnar of the Flame. Ugh. How did this happen? What have I done? He seems to be back to normal. His eyes no longer look strange either. That unjustified confidence is gone as well. No kidding. Everyone is confident until they get beaten up. I'm beginning to remember things. Destina, Ross, I can only beg your forgiveness for my insolence. It was as if my consciousness was separated from my body. All I could do was listen and watch with no control. Tell us everything that happened, Magnar of the Flame. There's a point where my memory becomes blurry. I don't know how much time has passed. I was attacked. There was a man dressed in black leading alien creatures. Malachus had fallen their refuge in Meldrick. So Straze was the one that kind of took control of him. Oh man, I like the other design better. Yeah, he looks so much cooler now. And he's fucking ripped, dude. Damn. How much weights are you lifting? We could probably challenge that. But from that point on, the fire spirits around Meldrick fell into confusion. I waited here for Malachus to regain consciousness, but all I could hear was the weakening of their breath. That's when a peculiar energy began flowing from Meldrick. It's hard to explain how I felt. Like a quiet whisper. Yeah, some kind of strange melody. From Meldrick? Yes, when I first felt it, it washed away my depression and gradually made me feel more and more relaxed. But over time, I began to feel like I'm superior and unique. I became doubtful of Malachus with a rising hatred. And then all of a sudden, I lost control of my own consciousness. So that's why the fire spirits of beasts changed like that. Because of the peculiar energy flowing from Meldrick. I'll return to the spirit altar and devote myself to my calling. Please, save Malachus. He just disappeared? He has returned to the fire stream to be reborn in the spirit altar. Until the world itself ceases to be, this is the cycle of life for spirits. They are much different from other beings. But if the balance tips and the world dies, the spirits will disappear forever. That's terrible. We still have a long way to go. Let us see if something is waiting for us in Meldrick. Here we go. Oh shit, strict temple guards. Who's that? Stop right there. Outsiders are not allowed here. Oh fuck, Warwick is here. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Shit. Are you the only two guarding the flame temple? Ah, of course. There must be some other guards resting inside so you could swap out on shift. Still, protecting the temple with so few, your people truly are nearing their end. How dare you! Don't come any closer. This is my final warning. One step closer and I'll attack, outsider. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. Don't hate me too much. All life will disappear when the world ends anyway. It's unavoidable, even for me. You're simply making the journey a little easier than everyone else. Fuck. So Cowarrick is actually near the fire temple. Now we actually completed chapter 1, so the path to devastation has ended. So, oh fuck, this ain't good. Now it's gonna get worse from here because now Straze is getting more and more frequent in these areas with his chaos gates, and we got another Molagora, so we definitely need those for our heroes. But holy shit, this is not good. So now we got chapter 2, but we got a lot more of this. So chapter 2, Guide of an Extinguished Flame. So now we can actually go after our events and stuff and see what we can do. So let me go after this. Can I go to this fucking thing now? Probably not. Nope, I still can't do it. Fuck. Why is it not letting me go through it? I don't get it. Okay, let me clear the missions and then I should be okay with this one. Ooh, hell yeah, I'll take the gold. I'll need it. Then for the events, I think I should be okay. Collect New Year's. Yes, I need these. Thank you. Now for the New Year gift, let's see what we can get out of this. Please give me something good. Okay, I'll take that. I'll definitely take it. Server must be down for that thing, maybe. It's a possibility because I do know that on my old account, I was able not to get in this. I was able to get in this on my old account, but I think after the stream, if I go to my old account, I'll see if it's not like this, and it should bring me in there. But unfortunately, I can't get in this because of some weird bug that's been going on this. So I'm not sure if this is a bug or like I don't have the event opened yet because I need Expedition, Trial of the Constellations, and the Hall of Trials to be opened in order for this to like be active or something. So that's why I don't have it. But yeah, the only reason why I don't have these active yet is that I would have to complete chapter 3 in episode 2 in order for me to unlock Hunt. And I think that way I can get to Expedition so that way I can try to see if that will unlock for me. If not, then I'm not entirely sure how far of the game that I have to be in order for me to unlock that entire Shadow Company option. So I'm hoping it shouldn't be long. Well, but
what do you want to buy?
If it is, then we basically have to go through the entirety of the game and see wherever in this story that we have to unlock that option. So we're basically probably just guessing. So I'm just hoping that we can get it unlocked very soon because I do really want that unlocked. But now I can actually get this new background open, so now we can actually check that out. So let me go to the details over here, unlock the background for us, and now we got something here. So let me save it. Now we should be okay for this. So now we have a new background for our game, but eventually I will be getting Archdemon Shadow Mercedes, and hopefully once I at least go to my Orbeez guide right here, I need to check my daily reputation. So right now we just finished episode 1, or episode 1 chapter 1, so we are now going to be focusing on building our heroes a little bit more before we go into chapter 2. So because right now some of our heroes are still not strong enough to at least do enough damage to get us by. But hey, right now we're actually doing pretty okay, but we are kind of nearing to the point where we're kind of weak and damaged. So eventually I really hope to God that we can unlock Hunt very soon, because Hunt is where I'm gonna be doing majority of my gear farming. And without doing arena, well, shut up, without doing arena, Hunt is majority of our situation for grinding gear. So because I actually got a lot of my gear from this, so you have to unlock it by completing chapter 3 to get this. So we basically have to go through the story first in order to unlock it. But anything else that we could do? At least we could do our reputation real quick to see what we could do out of it. Conclave. Yes, now that we got that situated. And now I think we can work on the arena for a little bit and then at least complete the daily reputation, and hopefully we can get enough points to go after the next hero for the Moonlight hero option that we can get in the events, because I do want Archdemon's Mercedes because she is really good with her kit. But I do have her though in my other account, but I don't have her fully built yet because I don't have the right equipment for her yet, because I just got speed and hit, and I'm thinking of building speed and crit. So eventually I'm need to go after these, but I think so far with this, I did get 10 consecutive victories earlier because I was working on this, but it also because it reset. So we basically had to go after some of these people in the arena so that we can at least try to go after another piece of gear, even though we do have enough conquest points. But unfortunately, due to the new player event that we got for this game, we don't have the 100 plus gear option anymore because it basically just ran out earlier. So we have to go through the arena normally now and basically had to grind our way through arena just to get the conquest points.
Honestly, what a waste of time.
Slap on the wrist. Oh, it hurts.
Of course you would survive.
I have zero tolerance for my enemies. Out of respect, I'll use all my might. Your efforts are futile. Cover me.
I knew you were gonna die if you had 1 health left.
It was a fun battle.
But hey, at least we're getting more conquest points regardless. But hey, now we ranked up to gold 5, so now we're actually getting into the good stuff in the arena. But the problem is that most of these heroes are gonna be a lot stronger, so obviously now we have to go through the NPC builds just to get ourselves at least some points. But unfortunately with what we got right now, we can't really do much about that. But at least we could speed run these and see if we can get some gear. Ooh, I can actually do this again. Hell yeah. Okay, we have 8 more chances, so we can at least speed run this. Please don't tell me it froze. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, don't freeze on me now. That would not be cool. But thankfully, we actually did get some gear from our previous episode, because I knew for a chance that we would have
That'll
to.
go.
Well, that's also thanks to the bonus that we were getting from the new player login. So that's why we had that much gear on ourselves. So we were actually lucky enough to actually get at least our main character built before we got the others, because I needed my Tyria to do the most damage first out of the other heroes. So she was my main focus on building my gear. Okay. Hey, Leluka is in this. Don't freeze on me now. Okay.
Let's see what you're
is
capable
mine.
Perfect. Okay, I do know that I got some Skystone here. Hey, there's this. All of the 10 Britas that we fought earlier. So how many rounds did I fight against them? Like 5? So I'm about to go after him a 6th time now. All right, let me go after him again. Here we go, round 6. Hello? Thank you. I was gonna say, a bit of a delay there. I still can do it. Hell yeah. Oh, I'll take it. Round 7. Oh, I'll take it.
Prepare
Drive
yourselves.
you out of this land.
Hell yeah. See if we could get him again. That would be funny. Okay, this time they didn't show up. I was gonna say, round 8. All right.
I will
Following
protect
orders.
you.
Hell yeah. All I need is 1 more. Okay, this time they didn't show up. Okay. Hello?
I'll teach you
Are
a
you
lesson.
trying to catch my eye?
Cool. Okay, now they didn't show up again. So that was 7 rounds in total that we fought against the Ravi Dream team. So that was a bunch of Tanaprias that we fought. I swear there's something going on with internal connection today because I'm also having weird lag and stuff. I think it's probably because of my stream being a bit laggy on my end. So while I do know that my bitrate is kind of balanced a bit on my end, so it says it's okay, but I'm not entirely sure about you guys receiving this connection. So I'm not sure if it's lagging on your guys' side on my stream. So if it does, then definitely let me know so that way I know if they need to fix on that, at least something on my end. But if it's on your guys' end, then I kind of feel bad. Feels bad. Okay, now we can do some stuff in the event, at least to see what we can get out of it. New Year's? Yes, we got all of them. Good. 4, so let's see what we can get. I need the Cataclysm more. Thank you. Asking you shall receive. I got 4. I'll take it. I'll take it. I did say that I needed 8 for Hecate. So, ooh, Orbeez Guide. Yes! Now I completed my daily rep, and now we can go to our weekly rep. Good. So now that our daily rep is done, we can actually go back to the event and go to our Moonlight Exchange. But I am not doing any of this yet. So the reason why I'm holding off on my points right now is because I want to go after the selective hunt. So that way I can get Archdemon Mercedes. I can English. Mercedes. Because I need 3,000 of these points just to do both. So that's why I'm basically holding off for now, because I do know that I have plenty of fucking time to actually go after her. So as long as I can at least do this daily, then I would have enough time to actually go after the heroes that I want. And by the time, I also noticed something that during this Moonlight event, if I get one of the Moonlight heroes, like if I get Archdemon Shadow again in this account, then I would actually get her Awakening source in the shop, and I don't even have to waste so much as my gold transmit stones on summoning tickets, and I could just save my gold transmit stones on the Awakenings. So that are not the Awakening, it was for her memory imprint, so that way I can at least buff her damage and get her to attack rather than health. So she actually has a better kit than I've seen with all the other Moonlight heroes. So I haven't really know a lot of these heroes yet, but that's because I really haven't been active in the game as much. So that's why I don't really much know about these games. I was talking about my games I'm playing. Oh, feels bad. Still, regardless, there's probably something going on the internet side of things, which is kind of bad. Feels bad. All right, we can work on this a bit more. The guild, I noticed something needs my attention a bit, so let's see. Oh yeah, the weekly mission. Fuck yeah. Now I can actually go after another piece in the shop, I think. So, what hero needs it more? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's right, Mamui. Yeah, Mamui needs speed. Although I actually need speed on Bologna, so I can actually build her with crit mix. So I do think that if I check the statistics, I think she no, actually no. I would have to wait until I do hunt, because I do know that she does need speed and critical. But I think once I go after critical, I don't need speed anymore. So I would have to basically go for penetration for her. Actually, not penetration, but like the rage set. The rage set is what I need. I need these, because this will actually help if I have a bunch of debuffs on the bosses. So she would actually do great with this set once I max it out. But at least with the damage sets and everything else, I do need crit chance on her specifically so that she actually has enough damage to deal. So right now, without everything that this person has built for her kit, this is actually perfect for what I need. That's why I have it liked right now, so that I can go back to it whenever I need to. So there's a lot of good shit that I need in this game. I have been seeing memes of a shark who was chewing on an internet cable on the ocean. Maybe that's why. What the fuck? How do you put an internet cable in the ocean? For one, and two, why? Why? That shark should have been stopped. Oh well. Recruits. Moonlight Blessing. Oh, I can actually unlock this now. Hell yeah. So now I can use Kisei in a bunch of other areas, but technically I don't use her. Okay, so what I need to do, I want to go after some more of the battle options for arena. So I do need another piece of gear. So speed is what I need to go after. So I would have to go to the shop again and go to the conquest points and see if I can go after the next set for speed. Or what I could do is go after the crit set, but I don't have enough for that, which is kind of unfortunate. How much can I get out of the speed? I can go after certain pieces of speed. So what I need for Mui, I don't remember the kit. I do know that Mui needs speed, but at least for the stats, I don't know. I think for crit chance would be better. I think my Mui already has hit a... Wait, let me go back to my Mui because I think that Mui has hit resistance, or not hit resistance, effectiveness. Yeah, so I actually just need speed, so I would have to get rid of the 4 sets here. So that would be my biggest key, so I need to figure out what set I need to go after.
What do you think?
Okay, so go back to Conquest, go back to Speed, then check the stats that I need first. So health, attack, speed, effectiveness. What do I have in the other attack? Do I have crit chance on that one? Ouch. Yes, I do. Shit. But it is incredibly low. Though I could max out the speed set off of my Mui, and then I can just change. If I get modification gems, then I can just change the substat to whatever I fucking need to. So it would be better. So let me see what I can do. Attack, speed. I would have to get rid of something on here. But crit chance. I don't need defense on this. I need crit damage. So, and for this, I also need crit chance. So I would have to get rid of the defense. Or no, not defense. I would have to get rid of effect resistance. And I would have to change it for crit chance. And this, all I need to do is change it to speed. So that would be better. But anything else? Okay, no. So let me go after the first piece. So crit chance. This would be better first. Plus it actually has better crit chance. So let me go after this piece and then equip it on my Mui. Actually, no, I can't because I don't have the speed set yet. So I would have to hold on to it for now. But hey, at least now we got our first piece, which is good. And now we can start working on the battles for spirit altars because I do know. Stop asking me because I don't have it fucking unlocked. I need this. I need Hunt desperately. Or actually, let me check my Path of Air because I think I needed something for this. So enhance hero skills 1 time, so I can't do that. And actually, there's 1 piece of speed set that I need, so let me do that. I need to go onto Hekite and enhance her skills. So I got 6, and let me do her second skill. So get this 4, max that shit out, upgrade, go for it. Hell yeah, and I can actually boost this up. Yeah, now she's good. So all I need now is 4 more of this, and I need 2 more Mologoras to actually max out her skills, and then I could go after the Grace of Growth and put I can actually remove Bellona. Actually, no, I would have to keep Bellona in there because she's actually more important right now. But I would actually have to boost Hekite's thing And then once I upgrade Bellona, I could put Furious in the Grace of Growth because he's actually important in the hunt category. So I can actually start working on that once I get the gears that I need for him. Because I don't need this crit, or I don't need destruction on him, because he needs speed, I believe. So obviously when it comes to the altars, hey, there he is, of course. So Magnar is the flame spirit altar. So that's why he's over here. But unfortunately I can't really beat these yet because some of these are actually pretty strong. So once I get my gear built up, then I can start going after the harder ruins. So that way it'd be easier for me. But now I can enhance this. The next one I need is clear episode 2, chapter 2, is City Isolated. So I would have to clear chapter 2 to get that. But okay. Enhance equipment 3 times, so that's the only way I'm going to be able to do that. So 25 is what I need for the floor abyss. So I'm floor 20. Let me check. I'm on floor 21, so I can clear some of these out. So I can actually do some abyss for a bit. So what is the recommendation? Of course I have Assyria, but I don't have Adventure Ross right now because I don't have his specialty change. Aye. Although I do have Angelica, which is unfortunate, but she doesn't have the proper gear on her. But at least I can work with what I have right now, so we can start this. Let's see how I do in Abyss. I'm actually gonna auto this.
Can you hold out for more? Just a slap on the wrist.
Oh, I was almost one-shotting him.
The time has come. There's nothing more absurd than the arrogance of a fool.
Perfect. Now we completed this floor, and now we can go to floor 2 or floor 22, so we can get more spirit blooms out of this.
All right, take this.
Nice.
Grant me power, Lord Noyas. With each meaningless outburst, you degrade yourself further.
That's a bit overkill.
I present to you the greatest magic.
Yes, I got their defense.
Just slap on the wrist.
I needed my ult, but that works. That
Rest in
damn.
peace.
I dealt so much damn. I dealt so much damage with that. Holy shit. God, I love it when I have decreased defense on those bosses, because that helps so damn much. 423. Let's see what we do.
Excuse me.
Perfect.
All right, take this.
Oh, I was close.
Release mana.
I didn't decrease his defense, unfortunately.
All my might.
No, but that's what.
No mercy to spare.
That's what killed him instantly.
For your reckless greed.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Hell yeah. And we get another rare cataclysm. Good, I need those.
Just a slap on the wrist.
Perfect.
All right, take this.
Oh, halfway.
Can
More
you
than halfway,
hold out
actually.
for more?
Damn.
The time has come. With each meaningless
Oh, I didn't do a crit that time. But will it kill
you
him though?
degrade yourself.
Oh yeah, it will kill him this time. Okay. I got 5. Perfect. I got 5 out of those. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, I need those. That actually will be perfect. Because I can actually upgrade my Hecate to full skills. I can actually max her skills out if I get this. Yeah, I got the 200 Mystic Medals.
I present to you the greatest magic.
Thank you.
All right, take this.
Out of respect, I'll use all my might. There's nothing more absurd
Kill the fucker.
than the arrogance of a fool.
Oh, that didn't do much.
Can't handle me.
You can't handle me when I have a barrier.
Just a slap on the wrist.
Thank you. Now I got the Mulligar that I needed, so now I can actually clear that out. good. I actually needed those. Give me this. And I got more. I'll take it. Okay, so enhance equipment 3 more times, and then I can get this. Then enhance artifact 1 time, so I'm gonna do that. Which one though? I have no idea. I think no. I want to actually upgrade the artifacts that I got on my heroes rather than just some random one. That would be better. Also, welcome back, by the way. So, anything? Yes, actually, the Daydream Joker would work. So let me upgrade this. Enhance. There we go. Did that work? No, it did work. Okay, cool. So now I got that done. And now the next one that I need is to enhance our equipment like 3 times, and then I should be good until I get to episode 2. Or episode 2, chapter 2. So which one should I upgrade first? I think it would be better to upgrade my gear on her. So crit damage. Oh yes, I need that crit damage. Crit chance. I already maxed that out. Crit chance, crit chance, crit chance, crit chance. Some of these actually needs to be boosted a bit, but I can't upgrade the ring since I do have higher crit. I need to upgrade the crit chance on this, so I need to do it 3 times. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in time. Can I max this out? Can I do it? Can I do it? Please tell me I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Okay. It upgraded my speed. Damn it. I needed to upgrade my crit chance. Big sad, but hey, at least I upgraded that, and now I can actually complete the 2 of the options that we did in our Path of Air, and then we can complete the episode 2, chapter 2, and then we can get the first piece of speed, which actually that's perfect for what I need. I can actually give this to my Mue. So let me get these down, and now we could just work on episode 2 when we come back. So I definitely need to work on some more of these heroes, but now we can actually upgrade our Hecate after we get through the reputation. So I need this. Thank you. And now I can go back to my hero, go to Hecate, and upgrade her skills, and then she'll pretty much be maxed out. And then I can actually go after the next Grace of Growth level. So let me go to her, then skill enhance. Now I need this. I actually will have enough. Confirm. Confirm. Yes. Yes. We did it. Oh, now we got her maxed out. So now we are actually good to go. Let me see if I can go to Grace of Growth. Yes, I can. Please, please, please tell me I have it. Please tell me I have it. Yes. Oh, yes. I have it. Thank you. Finally, I fucking finished it. Holy hell. I've been trying to get this fucking thing on my old account for a while, and I still have not gotten it yet. And now that I have it on this new account, I pretty much have progressed way further on this account rather than the old one. Jesus Christ. I've been trying to get that for a while, and now that I have it. So let me go back to our hero for Bellona and see if she's actually a lot better. Oh yeah, that is so much better. Oh yes. Oh, that is so much better. And her skills are maxed out too, so now I can actually work on this next. But now that I have Hecate up to 15 skills, I can actually promote her and upgrade her. But I don't think I could do that yet. No, I can. Though I don't think she would be great to have for our set yet. So I would have to wait until I upgrade Bellona first, and then I could start working on her skills next. So let me do that actually. There we go. Now I can start working on her. I need to work on her kit next, though. I can at least have everything working on her, and then I could switch her out with Furious, because Furious is what I need next for Hunt. So now that I have Grace of Growth fully active and ready, now I can start working on heroes that I can actually build. So that would actually have to wait until we get to Hunt, so that we actually have enough to do that. But the only way I'm gonna be able to get the gear that I need is if I do it on hard, so that way we have more chances to go after new gear. So anything that we could do at the moment, probably not. But I do know that I need to go after some more altars, because with what I need right now, I need to start doing some awakenings for our heroes. So I think for the next hero I want to go after, can I promote her at least? Yes, I can. So if I promote her next, I can actually level her up, and then I can easily just get rid of her out of grace or growth and then add Furious. So actually this would be the better option, so I can upgrade her next. Perfect. So now that I have her, once I get her out of grace or growth, then I can actually upgrade Furious and put him in there. So now I just need to level her up, and then she should be good to go. 59. You serious?
Stronger now?
You serious? I'm literally one level short. Son of a bitch. Well, at least that way when we can work on our story again, I can actually just level her up or just do anything else that requires XP. So let me go into my battle real quick and do a couple of spirit altars. But first, let me check the heroes again, because I do need to check on the awakened stages so that way we can upgrade them. So he's actually good, so we don't really need to upgrade him. Let me check my Mui and see if I need to. Nope, awakening is already good on him. Bellona, I think she needs it. Yes, she does. She actually needs it more. So I think, can I awaken this? Probably not. So combine ruins. Yes, actually I need to do that. So 2 amount, then I can actually upgrade her. Oh fuck. I needed 10 of those. Whoops. So let me go to 10. There we go. Now awaken. Perfect. Good. So now her effectiveness is higher. And now I need more epic ruins. So this is why I need to start working on grinding for more more spirit ruins. So the next thing I need to do is go after the spirit rune, the spirit altars. So
this is insane right now.
Oh, yes, sir. Especially since we are going to be building our heroes again, so we definitely need to work on those. But now we can start working on the spirit altars for the forest. And, oh yeah, I forgot I need to do the quick battles. I forgot to do these earlier. So now we can actually do this. At least that's without... At least we could do the quick autos real quick. Damn, so we only got a 1 on some of these. Son of a bitch. But hey, at least I really wish I had the bonuses still so I can get more of these. But hey, at least we can start working on our altars a bit more. So we can go back out of this, go to the Genesis Raws, because I do know that we did get something from that. So let me go into this and collect the energy that we got from it. Cool. So all we need now is to actually, once we complete this, we can pretty much just go after this again. So all we need to do is just use like 80 more energy, and then we are good to go. So honestly, if I was to do something smart right now, I would actually go back to the episode getting the Ranger Cataclysm, because I need these on my Bellona. So let me go after this, ready this up, and then I can actually select the team that I need. I'm going to use your hero, G-Friend, so that would actually help out. I need to use this and go after the quick battles. This is how I did it before when it comes to upgrading my heroes. So, oh, we actually got one the second try. Haha, we actually got it. Ah, but we got a bunch of powders that we can get. But now we got one of the Ranger Cataclysms because we need those for our Bellona. So let me go add this. Now reputation, and then we can collect this and go to Genesis Ross and get that, whatever that freaking glowing sword thing is, that we're about to receive. So let me go to Genesis Raws real quick, collect the energy that was from this that we just achieved, and now let's grab this. Hell yeah, what the fuck is this? A memory imprint ingredient, Amulet of the Covenant. An amulet blessed with the protection she bestowed upon the Covenant. In you, my promise shall take form upon this land. Increases devotion skill upgrade of Genesis Ross when used as a memory imprint ingredient. Oh, so this only works on Genesis Ross. We don't even have the fucking hero. So we can't use it on him. Gift of Joy, what the fuck is this? A gift box that seems to contain something precious. It is said to also contain Destina's Blessing. Give it as a gift to a hero to gain friendship XP. Oh, so it's like friendship XP to when given to a light elemental hero. Oh, so it only works on light elementals. Damn! But at least we got that now. Stirring Life. Oh, wait a minute. So if we complete this entire thing, do we actually get him? If we get him through this, that would actually be pretty freaking cool. Okay, what the fuck do I do with this? And thus shall the abyss stir with vitality and new. What the hell is this? A fragment of the holy slate. A fragment of the holy slate that breathed life into the barren lands. And currency, sapling of the young sacred tree. A sapling of a young sacred tree that breathed life into the barren lands. So we need to collect and plant the seeds of life so that the barren land can breathe new life. How the fuck do we get these? Oh, it has a 20% chance. So we can actually get this through clearing content throughout the game. So that's actually pretty interesting. So it's available through hunts and otherworldly hunts, Rift, Ogre's Armory, Spirit Altars, and Otherworld Breach. So we can actually get a ton of these. Content that requires Spectral Core have 100% chance to drop 4 saplings of Young Sacred Tree. Ooh. Okay. So this is actually available. Oh, so we can actually get this in episode, side story, and emergency missions. So we can actually get this everywhere. That helps. That actually helps. So we can actually get those for fucking everything. So I definitely want to get those, actually. That would help. So that way, if we unlock everything off of the Genesis Ross, I think that's a high chance that we can get the hero. So I'm hoping that's the case, because that would be cool getting a new hero again. Battlefield aid. I think I already did that. Donate. Yes, I need to do this. There we go. Now we got more of these bands because I do know for the members shop, I kind of need one of these artifacts, but specifically I need the fucking gem modifications. So let me clear this. Good. And donate gold. I already did that, so I would actually have to do it tomorrow. Actually would work so that we can complete the next mission, weekly mission, and for the guild. So we are actually doing pretty good. Anything else that I could do? Yes, the Spirit Altars. So the Spirit Altars is what I need to do next, because I actually need to upgrade my Bologna hero so that way I can upgrade her awakening stage, and then we should be okay to basically complete everything from her. So because right now her awakening stage is kind of on a 4-star right now, so we basically have to get more of the forest ruins so that way we can upgrade her, because we need one more of the greater life ruins. I think we can combine this, right? Probably not. Nope. I could, but it would not be worth it. So I need a bunch of those light ruins. So actually, I think it would be smart for me to combine the epic ruins, at least get one. Then once I get more of the light ruins, then I could just get the rest of the greater ruins, and then I can easily awaken her to 5-star, or not 5-star, 4-star. So this one would actually be worth more, so I need to use the epic chest. Holy shit. Okay, so never mind. Actually, I needed 6. So all I need now is to go after the sniper cataclysm. So I need the ranger cataclysm to actually max her out. So this one would actually increase her speed. So all I need left is, what the hell is this? Oh god, I need a lot of those. I don't have enough for that, unfortunately. So I do have, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, well, three heroes that have 15 skills at max. So we are actually doing pretty damn good with the progression for our heroes, so that way we can actually continue with the story. But I do need to go back to the spirit altar so we could get more of those forest ruins. So let me get out of this, go back to normal, and start going after the quick battles again, because actually this was very useful last time. Hey, we actually can get them. Nice, we got 2. So we can get them. Cool, so that actually helps. Good. That would be smart enough for me to do this more often now. We got another one. That's perfect. 4. 5. 6. 7. Holy shit. We got 5 out of this thing. Hell yeah. That's actually perfect. Let me go back to the Genesis route, see if I actually need to add it there. I'm not entirely sure if I have to actually add it or it just adds it itself. But yeah, now I have this one thing completed, so starting life. No, it adds itself, so we don't technically need to do anything to manually add the materials to basically upgrade this. So I think once we max these out, if we restore this, we basically get the next memory imprint, and then we can actually be halfway to possibly getting a new hero. So I think, if my memory serves, I think we can actually get this hero by completing all 4 of these, and we could basically get a free hero. Which, honestly, if he is a possible hero that we can get for free with this shit, then I technically would not really need Adventurer Ross, because technically in Hunt, I need Adventurer Ross for one of the Hunt bosses, I believe, but I'm not sure which one. But I do know that if I can, well, I think if I don't really need Genesis Ross and Hunt, then of course I would have to still work on upgrading my current Ross that I have, because right now he's just fucking normal. So I don't have his spirit or his specialty changed, so I would basically have to upgrade him basically to the max. Oh, wait a minute. I can use this on him? Why though? I don't want to use it on him. Exclusive memory imprint ingredients can be used to memory imprint. Tap the emerald. Oh wait, I'm in the fucking tutorial. No. Get rid of that. I am not using it on him. Though I think if, wait, hold on. Is Genesis Ross a specialty change? If that's the case, then technically I would have to use this on him, and I can easily upgrading him. Honestly, I'm gonna hold off on that. But if you guys let me know if I should use the memory imprints for this onto my current Ross, because if the Genesis Ross is a specialty change, then all I would have to do is use my current Ross and just switch him over. But if Genesis Ross is this whole different hero, then I'm gonna have to hold off on him. But yeah, definitely let me know for those that are watching this on YouTube, because I need to make sure to see if I actually get him as a full hero or if Genesis Ross is a specialty change. So if I do get him as a whole hero, then I'm saving those memory imprints on specifically on him. But if he's a specialty change, then let me know if I could just use those memory imprints on the current Ross that I got, so that way I can at least have it ahead of time. But yeah, definitely let me know on those guys, please, because that way I don't do something stupid. So That way I can make sure that I keep those active as much as I can, so everything should work the way it's supposed to. But let me go back to the episode again and then go after this Ranger Cataclysm. So I definitely want to keep doing the 10 times battle. So let me do this again. Because I have plenty of fucking Sky Stones, so I don't really need to worry about it as much. Cool. Hey, we got another Covenant summon. Hey, so we can get those sticks here too. We can actually get these in majority of our content too. So that actually helps. Good, so I don't actually have to focus on getting just one thing and then go to the other. So it's just random. So as long as we can actually get the rest of those materials and upgrade the tree, we are pretty much going to be halfway to getting Genesis Raws. So that's actually helpful on our end. So unfortunately, we didn't really get a lot of the Cataclysms here on this episode specifically. But if I do it one more time, we should get it like at least once. Hopefully we can get at least one or maybe two. That would help. Hey, I got another stick. I got two. Haha. I got more Skystone. That helps. Got another one. Hey, I got two. Ask and you shall receive. I asked for two and I got two immediately, basically on the last two too. How much did I get for the sticks? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 of those sticks. So we are actually doing pretty damn good on the progression for getting Genesis Ross. So we are actually doing damn good on this. But yeah, we completed chapter 1 today, and unfortunately we are gonna be starting chapter 2 tomorrow because I do know that I want to kind of balance everything out, especially since these chapters are incredibly long. I definitely want to kind of focus on one chapter at a time, then start building our heroes, and then so forth and so forth, so that way we can actually at least stay ahead of progression rather than just being behind. So I'm playing a bit more smart now rather than just doing everything ahead of time or doing the story immediately and then all of a sudden I'm starting to get soft locked. So let me work on the rest of this real quick. I'm not getting the Moonlight Hero yet. I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. You cannot force me to do it. Because I need the Moonlight Hero. I need Archdemon Mercedes so I could get her through this. How much do I have though? I have 2,800. Although I don't have the selective hunt yet, so I would have to wait for maybe 7 more days, maybe less than that. How much? So 600, so I'll be at 9,000. I can't calculate that, but I would definitely let you know about that ahead of time so you guys know exactly how much it actually or how many days that I need to get the selective hunt so I can get Archdemon Mercedes. But I'm still gonna keep going after him because I do know when I got Archdemon Mercedes on my old account, I did have enough points left over to try to get her again, but it's not really letting me for some reason, so I can't really get her memory imprint again. But I think that's probably why, because since I already have her, I can't just get her again. Though that kind of sucks, but honestly that is smart because I at least when I could get her, when I did get her, her memory imprints are in the shop, so I technically don't have to worry about going after her memory imprint again by going after the Moonlight Heroes. So I think for if you guys have any decisions on what heroes I should go after next, like for the Moonlight options, let me know so you in the comments section below so that you guys know what I can start going for, at least maybe for the story or for arena, if there's like heroes that I want to build, so that we can actually get some more progression going on in this game. But yeah, I will be leaving this here for you guys so you guys can actually catch up for the rest of the previous episodes. And if you guys have missed those previous episodes, the VODs aren't on YouTube, so you guys can actually check them out. And for those that has missed this stream, you guys can follow me on YouTube. whoops, you guys can sub to my YouTube so you guys can actually catch up on those VODs as well. But I will be leaving this here because we are going to be starting on chapter 2 tomorrow, so that way we can get some progression going for the story. So we are going to be doing a lot more starting tomorrow because these chapters are getting pretty damn long. Thanks for the stream. Hell yeah, Keto. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, for those that have joined me, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here and also hanging out with me. And yes, if you guys are interested in seeing more streams just like this, follow me on Twitch so you guys can actually get some more streams like this, just like this, and we can start working on more of our projects down below. So I will be saving this for another time and we can actually start progressing through the game again tomorrow, because I will be doing Epic 7 tomorrow again, so that way we can start working on chapter 2. But holy shit, this game has been quite a ride, especially since now that Straze has been kind of summoning these chaos gates for us to kind of basically destroy the entire planet of Orbis, and it's not gonna look good for us in the long run, and hopefully we can beat Straze within a good amount of time. So right now our priority at the moment is kind of trying to find a way to find Malachus, and hopefully he doesn't die, because I think he's a spirit, but I'm not entirely sure because this just happened recently. So I'm still trying to figure out as long as I can so we can actually get things going. But yeah, so far with how chapter 2 is about to be happening, it's going to be quite interesting of what chapter 2 has in store for us. But with how chapter 1 has ended, Straze is probably going to be the final boss of the entire episode. So at least that's where it's going right now. But we have fought against Magnar, which was the first boss in chapter 1. So I'm curious on what chapter 2's boss is going to be. But yeah, I will be saving this for this so you guys can actually catch up on Epic 7 so you guys know what's going on. What you guys are going on with. But yeah, I will be seeing this here, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys missed this stream, you guys can check out my VOD on YouTube so you guys know where everything is going to be. And if you guys want to check out more streams just like this, follow me on Twitch so you guys know when the lives are going to be happening. And if you guys have missed my notifications on Twitter, please definitely follow me on that below, because I do have my website in the description below so you guys know where to follow for that. So we are going to be planning on chapter 2 tomorrow, so we got a lot of things going. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye.